Murals on the wall, every corner tells a story. Hear the call, fresh seafood sizzling, the taste is divine. Unplugged from the world, we sipping on fine wine. Moments like these, they're rare and pristine. Cartagena nights, we're living the dream. Jay set us free, we're riding the stream. From the coast to the heart, let the vibes unfold. In the city of gold, our stories are told. Got a rhythm, gotta ride this way. Got a rhythm, gotta ride this way. Cartagena nights, we're living the dream. Jay set us free, we're riding the street. From the coast to the heart, let the vibes unfold. In the city of gold,
what up,
strolling down the streets,
boy,
murals on the
Jay.
wall. Every corner tells a story. Hear the call, fresh seafood sizzling, the taste is divine. Unplugged.
All right, gentlemen, we are about to get it started, and welcome to the show. Yeah, the reason why we decided to do this show, man, we got to hold our own accountable. And I feel like, don't nobody need no yes men around them. So one of the crew messed up, man, yesterday. So we got to get at him. You know what I'm saying? But before we get started, like I said, we want to welcome everybody. Today, Ump's drink of the day is this Don Julio, man. We're going to do this Don Julio. We're going to do this Colombian's finest, cerveza. And y'all know I always got something to smoke on, you know what I'm saying? I got to do these Cubana selects right here, man. So let's get it popping. Without further ado, let's bring in the crew, man. We're bringing one by one to the stage. My guy,
all right, baby. What's up?
What's good? Let's go with Miguel.
God damn.
What's up, Miguel?
What's going on? I see you. Man, y'all got the look.
What up? Next on is
I don't have nothing to share.
My man Sarge.
What's up, Sarge? What's going on, fellas? What's good?
Yeah.
Man, what's up?
I don't have no alcohol to share.
Yeah, you always got something back there. You got something to share.
Hold on one second, fellas. I can barely hear you guys, so I'm gonna unhook this microphone. All this technology sometimes we messing stuff up.
I can hear you good.
Y'all can hear us.
Yeah, we can hear you good. Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I don't
know. That might be that Don Julio.
Y'all can hear me all right?
Yeah.
Okay, we good. Say the Don Julio, I done already kicked in before we
yeah, they got you over there like,
it could be a long night, baby. It could be a long night. Next up is my man Kobe adding to the stage. What's up, man?
Yo. What up, Cole?
What's up, man? Man.
Nice, man. Nice.
What happened?
And man, gotta bring the star of the night up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God,
man himself.
Oh, the man, the myth, man. Like a son next to baby cousin, man. A man unlimited.
Oh,
man.
What's
happening?
Hey, man, you all right over there, man?
I'm all right.
Good. You all right, nephew?
Yes, sir. I'm all right.
Cam, I know you ain't got no turtleneck on, man. What's going on?
Man, he in Bogota. He in Bogota, man. He in Bogota.
Okay. Oh, you in Bogota.
Yeah. So the way we gonna start this thing off, man, most people don't really know what happened unless they follow Kobe. You know what I'm saying? He got on real late last night, and I'm like, nah, bro. I ain't letting you get away with that one. He was on about 11 o'clock last night. I'm like, nah, bro, you got to get this ass whooping today, man. I don't even care. I'm going to tell you this. I don't even care if this get monetized or not, man.
Yeah.
Man, I don't even give a damn tonight. I'm on one. I got my lick and my Cubans. I'm good to go.
Oh man.
So the first thing we're gonna do, right? We're gonna make sure that we get a little background on the story, from my man himself, So I'm gonna have Cam start it off, man. Just kind of tell us what the hell happened, and then we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in, baby. We're gonna go in.
It's a long story, less long. I was supposed to be in Bogota on Monday, but something happened at work, so I had to stay there for a couple of days. Then I booked the flight for Wednesday. That ended up being delayed. I said I'm just gonna leave Thursday because I don't like to go anywhere, like especially to like out of overseas at night. I just don't like landing at night. So I got a flight at like 10, 11 in the morning. I got to the airport. It was supposed to leave at 12. So I got TSA pre-check. I got to the airport 11:30, walked through security.
Right.
Flight got delayed. This is where spirit gets you sometimes, man. We get on the plane at 12:30, 1 o'clock. Then they said, hey, there's a leak. Everybody get off the plane. So we all had to then deplane. Mind you, all my stuff was still on the plane. Yep, that's the Soul plane. So then it was a 2-hour wait. My phone battery was low, so I didn't turn off my phone because all my stuff I left on the plane because they just said, we're going to be off the plane for about 10 minutes. That's it. It's a 10 minutes. But it ended up 10 minutes with the 2 hours.
Of course.
So I think it was about like 6 o'clock, and it's a 3-hour flight from Fort Lauderdale to Bogota. So finally left. I landed around like 7. What was it, at 4? Yeah, about 7:30, 7:45. Then immigration line was crazy because we landed at a different time. So now we landed with other people entering the country. So that's another 45 minutes to an hour in the immigration line. 8:15, 8:20. Now, I'm Jay. Kobe knows, man. I like to stay in my $20 spots. That's what I like to do. I love my $20, $25 spots, man. I love my spots in the hood. But, man, it bit me in the ass this time. Bit me in the ass real bad. So I call the Uber. I get there. Taxi driver driving like a maniac, first of all. And it's Bogota. I don't know if anyone's been to Bogota. The traffic is terrible here. It's terrible traffic. Then did the airport have no. When you're going to Bogota, they don't have global entry going to out of the country. Only when you go back in. But yeah, I get to the apartment to check in, and it's a mess. So the room, I see the mattress is flipped over. There's weed all up in this place. I'm like, what the hell happened? The shower looked like someone just got out the shower. It was wet towel. I said, what is this? So I hit up the Airbnb lady. And she was like, oh my God, we're so sorry. We got another spot 2 blocks away. My phone, I don't have the best service. My phone is not working too well for some reason. So I start walking 2 blocks away. Again, I got a travel bag. So I got my MacBook. I got like a $3,000 MacBook. My MacBook is souped up, y'all. I don't play when it comes to my tech. My MacBook is souped up. I got $3,000 computer in my bag. I got $500 mic. I got AirPods. I got 2 iPhones. So I'm a walking lick. I got 4,000, 5,000 US dollars on me. And I got 5 million pesos in cash. So I'm walking around and I'm in Hippieville. People out here smoking weed, they high off stuff, all this stuff. I walk down the 2 blocks. Again, it's about 9:30 at night. I'm walking down 2 blocks. I'm speed walking because, I'm a little shook. So I'm walking fast through there. I get to the next spot, right? Check in. I go upstairs. The lady sends me the wrong apartment number. I'm supposed to be in 516. She sent me to 515. So I'm playing with the door pad. I'm like 5678 hashtag 5678 hashtag not working. So I start playing with the door. Then a girl comes through. She smells like marijuana. She got a tattoo on her neck. She got the 777 on her chest. I said, oh Lord. She's like, yo, why you knocking on my door? In Spanish though. So I talked to her. I'm like, I'm in the wrong area. I think I got the wrong apartment number, but my phone doesn't work. So she stands by the door. She says, hold on, let me put on like some pants. She comes back and I tell her what's the problem. I'm like, you got Wi-Fi? I'm like, Deanna's Wi-Fi. And she lets me use her Wi-Fi, right? So I'm there on Wi-Fi. I figured out I'm getting all of WhatsApp now. So I figure out it's 516. From there, I walk next door and I go inside of there, and that place is trash. That place is trash too. So I go back to the girl. I knock on the door. I'm like, yo, can I get your internet again? She says, cool, cool. This time she invited me inside. So I sit down. They're rolling up blunts. And I think they just did a white substance. I'm positive. Because they was I'm like, y'all sick? Y'all good? I'm like, y'all sick? I know it's cold here. And they just keep sniffling like they white. So their nose is red. They keep all damn day. I'm like, what's something wrong with these chicks, dog? But yeah, tattoo. Now, they let me use their Wi-Fi. Now I hit up the lady again. This is the third time. She gives me another spot 2 more blocks away. I'm like, oh my God. So I go on my phone. I just go to Airbnb. I find one in a better area and I just book it. Now this one was $18 a night, so I got a better deal. I got a better deal like this.
$18.
$18. But I booked it last minute though. I booked it last minute. But so I say, no, let me check out this apartment. I'm done with this later. But I booked the other one $18. The girl was like, oh, you can leave your stuff here and what? I'm like, nah, I'm okay, I'm gonna just start walking. And she's like, I'll walk with you, it's kind of dangerous. I'm like, nah, it's all cool. I get off, I get in the elevator. She comes chases after me. She's like, no, you can't be walking out here. So she walks with me to my next building. Third time, y'all. I'm like, yo, this fiends staying in these apartment buildings. All these Airbnbs are trash, straight up trash. So I told the girls, like, yo, I appreciate y'all, this and that. I think I owe y'all like some drinks or whatever y'all want. I owe y'all, let's link up later tonight or later this week. I owe y'all like drinks, dinner, whatever. I got you. So she got my number. She's saying, let's go out. Before I go to my Airbnb, she's saying, let's go out that night. But I didn't go out. I was tired. So then I get to my new Airbnb and I get on live. But I'm walking around there. It's like people like high as hell. Everybody, they were doing rap battles outside. I said, where the hell am I? All I heard was, oh, oh. I was like, man, I don't know where the hell I am. But that was my story.
Hold on 1 second, Cam. I want to recognize the super chat. Uncle Rico for Cam Kobe, Chief Chica Fund Scholarship. Don't forget the
propina.
What up, Uncle Rick? We
gotta be cheap. I mean, it's true, though.
I got a cheaper spot, $18, but I did upgrade this morning too. I got a nice sky rise, $40 a night.
40, okay. Moving on up.
Ooh, that's big time.
Hey, Uncle Rico, man, he sent me $40. I said, man, I'm gonna put this.
Yeah, you might want to use that.
I thought we was gonna have to put up a collection plate for him last night,
man. We can always do a special stream, you know.
Cash app, yeah, the limited cash, your boy.
Hey, like they do in New Orleans, rolling them dinners, man. Them dinners for people in need, right? In New Orleans, we throw dinners. They
throw dinners, man, quick.
Well,
yeah.
That's the original GoFundMe.
Like, that's the real GoFundMe right there, man.
They were doing a white sub.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. No, there was.
Now I will say this: he did show proof last night. He showed him rolling blunts. So I have to give him. You know, he ain't capping.
Yeah, no, they was.
I see you, man.
Oh yeah, damn.
You see the hand? You see the hand tattoo?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh my!
She wasn't playing. She was
man.
She was professional.
Man, hey,
yeah, she ain't playing no games.
Oh my God!
you didn't take a hit
did that
blunt,
about? No, hell no.
All right.
And then I got a picture of him too. Where's the photo? Where's my messages at?
You might have got a contact. That's why you paid that $40 for that.
Let me go upgrade, man. Got me a little skyrise apartment real quick. Where is it? Oh, what's up, Edwin?
What's up, fellas? I look very crispy in that thing right now. I need to change some light or something over here.
Yeah.
You know you team dark skin, bro. You need something like
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
I'm actually lying to you, Kobe. I just been in the sun too much lately, so this I'm back with you.
I got 3 bright lights
You've
over
been
here,
in
man. Trust me.
Columbia too long.
I'm in Columbia too long, bro. This sun out here is the murder, boy. That'll get to you.
Okay.
Oh, that's the chick?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I was
she's
staying
a
there and smoke
cutie
with her,
now.
big dog. Oh, Jay, I would have been in there with her smoking with her. Let's do this thing right here, girl.
It's Columbia,
I'm staying here with y'all tonight.
Ronan, it's Columbia, man. She'll run your pockets, man.
Man, don't worry. I don't walk around with too much. You find my money on me, man. You good. Yeah,
That's
man,
hilarious.
I got a lot of training with that. I know how to hide money good, man. You find it on me, man. You deserve it.
So I was telling him, I was like, look, nephew, man. Look, he was like debating whether or not he should go out with him. I said, hell no, man. I said, they already know what you got. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's not a smart move. If they doing cocaine, well, they doing white powder,
White.
all this other a white substance.
You're doing that baby
we don't
powder.
want
White
some
substance.
sugar, that booger sugar.
Yeah.
You know, we can't do with that, man. So
Got that medicine.
my thing is that, you know, charity starts at home, you know. So since Kobe's one of our own, I mean, Cam. Damn, I'm sorry. I've been getting Kobe all night. I'm sorry, Kobe, man. I don't mean to put you in this mess. You know,
It could have easily been Kobe too.
he another cheap bastard too. So he ain't saying nothing to
Yeah, he put
I got teachers down here in Cartagena, the sister talking about. I was like, you know, what's up with Kobe? He cheap. Instead of taking my sister out, he bringing food over. He'll bring 2 pieces of fish for her to cook instead of bringing food for the whole family.
Hey, man, listen.
Nephew, they got you out there bad, man.
And Kobe said he gotta test out, see if she can cook.
Hey, they said you
listen, right.
Kodo.
You know, nah. I think
It
Cam
is.
got me though. I was like,
Yeah,
surprised. I was
Cam.
surprised.
And you know what? This is not the
Wow.
first time, so I was like, I can't let this slide a second time. Like when he came to Cartagena, man, we
That
went
first
to
neighborhood,
we went to
brutal.
watch the soccer game, me, him, and
Bro.
Kobe, and so we had to drop him off at his Airbnb. And I'm like, why this ninja picked the cheapest Airbnb in Cartagena? I mean, it was places that most locals wanted. Even my girl was like, ooh, muy peligroso. She's like, I won't even go there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh Lord, you know. And sometimes, man, you know, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like this. If you really care about somebody, sometimes you gotta have an intervention. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want nothing to happen to my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a good kid, man. I mean, he's grown, but to us, he's some of us, he's still a kid. You know, and smart. And I'm like, dude, you make 6 figures. What the hell are you doing? Like, come on. I mean, I'd rather him stay in a hostel, but then he's like, I don't like being around people like that. And I'm like, well, hell, you like being around the wrong people. So you know what? We gonna go around the panel, man, and you know, tell me, is there any case where you would get a $18 Airbnb, man? So start with the big dog rolling the Holland Wolf, man. See you leche.
Hell no. Listen. Hell no. Hell no. Listen, man. I done had bad things happen to me like that. Traveling where I'm talking about bad things in expensive places where but look, first I want to say, man, shout out to brother Phil Smith. Philip, he was actually trying to get with you for the $50 super chat. I'm not on my channel tonight. We like what we do, man. We all take turns hosting. Tonight we representing Cartagena Unplugged experience on Jay running the show tonight, and I think this is a good thing, man. So on Jay running the show tonight, some days Sard, some days can't. It goes between all of us, and I like that. I think it's a good thing. But hell no, man. I have to definitely stay somewhere higher. That's why I started staying in that area, like Piantini and stuff like that. Because first I was staying out in like Santo Domingo Este. Same thing happened to me, man. Get to a place to check in, it's tore up. And look, man, a lot of foreigners, they don't have our sensibilities with Airbnbs, and like they don't care. Man, I call the guy, man, this place is dirty, or I can move you somewhere out. It was way by the airport. I'm like, dude, man, you know. So I'm stuck out there with all my stuff, and I said, never again, man. I'm gonna make sure that I only stay in the best areas when I'm not at my house or any house that I'm affiliated with. Now I understand when you're traveling and you're trying to go to a lot of places, you might be on a little budget, but hell no, man. I ain't doing it. Like, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Hell no. I need to be somewhere nice. And I understand, but I do understand. I got boys staying hostels and all that.
Right.
I'm not doing
You
it.
done elevated from that.
I'm elevated, man. Look, I flip houses for a living. I got some bread, man. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing it. But I respect my look. Cam young, man. Cam half my age. He can get away with that, man. I'm too old for that. look on Jay. I got one leg. I can't run. I'm like, man, just take it, man. I give up, man. I'm walking around here in a Frankenstein shoe. Look, imagine me in that situation that Cam was in last night.
You try to run with that one leg, you're gonna go in a damn circle.
I got one shoe bigger than others. I'm around there hobbling. Man, that's a target. You a target. And look, I got the same laptop Cam got. I got one of them Apple high things, man.
Right.
I just be a target. No, man, I can't do it.
You can't do it. Man, you know, I was like, dude, what are you doing, man? Like,
hey, look what Uncle Rico said. He said the chica had a scorpion tattoo on it.
I was damn near in the bed, right? And I was like, I got up, turn on the computer, and live stream with him for a few minutes, me and Uncle Rico, just so we could tear his ass, man, you know. But it wasn't enough people. It wasn't enough people up that night, so I was like, nah, bro, we got to get
it. Was late. It was late.
It was.
Yeah, I didn't even see it. I saw it this morning. I didn't see it. I saw it earlier today. I didn't see it.
Right.
My answer, no. I don't know about Miguel, but I'm saying no.
What are you doing, man? I mean, a little backstory about when I first got here. So when I first got to Cartagena, man, I booked an Airbnb, and it looked good on, you know, how the pictures be looking real good. But then you get there, and it's just like, oh, man. I mean, it was nothing like the pictures. Instantly, and I had no refund on it. So, like, I instantly booked me a penthouse at the Hyatt. I'm like, nah, man, I got some paper on me today. I ain't doing this, man. Yeah. And it wasn't that it was unsafe, but it just wasn't up to my standards. So I literally went, booked another room at the Hyatt, but then I found out that in Cartagena, at least, most of the spots, the hotels, you can't even, you know, you can't have no commercial company, you know, as we say in the trucker world, you know. So so I was like, man, this ain't gonna work. So then I ended up staying at one of our partners that I met on the Soul Plane, the Underground Railroad. They invited me over to their penthouse, their house that they rented. And so I just basically went to the Hyatt just to take showers. But that's why I wanted to create a YouTube channel and create a group, because brothers need to know these things when they start traveling to these places. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference to me in America. You know, you get a bad Airbnb, okay, but man, when you're in a whole nother country, bro, that's on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some bad things can happen, but we're gonna go to Miguel next, man. Go on, lay into this dude, man. The El Chipo.
Look, little bro. We ain't trying to find you on DC Rob motherfucking channel, bro.
Shout out DC Rob, baby.
We want you to remain on our panel, bro. Man.
Boy, I was down bad out there, boy.
What? You was down bad from the time you booked, man. Come on, man. Up the budget a little bit, bro. I mean, damn. Go to $35, man. Do something, bro.
Listen. The last time I stayed here, I had a spot for $20. It was booked, but it was a great spot in a great neighborhood.
Oh Lord.
For $20, bro?
Yeah, I can send it to you. It was a good spot.
No, I don't want it.
Nah. I don't want to cramp your style. You gonna hold on to that.
Hey,
for those that don't know in the chat, Cam has a master's degree, engineered, no children, you know, stay at home with mama. So, like, dude, what are you doing? Like, really, you can't take it with you. So it ain't that he ain't got it. So let's don't get it.
He's stacking that bread.
It's not that he ain't got it, but man, bread don't do no good if you ain't here. You know, that's my
That's
thing.
the truth.
To me, it's like you know, like my man say, Simeon, someone who is not your friend won't say anything, you know, and let you just take that chance. But because we do love you, man, we like, nah, man, this ain't cool. I'm like, I called this emergency meeting like 2 hours before we started. You know, so this wasn't planned.
Hey man, go ahead and put your big brothers on your insurance policy, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna take out a policy on him. He keep doing this stuff. Man. What the hell? Man, so go ahead, Miguel. Get it, man. Let him have it.
Man, I don't even know what else to say. Man, just stop it. Stop it. We don't want problems.
What up, Sarge? What up, Sarge, man?
That's crazy. Yeah, get him, Sarge. Get him, Sarge.
Hey, I got a $26 spot at
Sarge,
for
do you
Halloween.
recommend an $18 Airbnb?
Hell no. I don't even recommend a $36 hotel room, man. Look, first of all, nephew, we can't come on here talking about can you live overseas for $1,000 and your ass out here renting $20 hotels. I wake up this morning minding my business, and I look at the video and I'm like, nephew, you walk around here like you got an S on your chest, man. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, man, that's dangerous.
Dangerous, bro. Yeah. Look, and then when he sent the picture of the girls rolling, I was like, nephew. Now you just came home 2 days ago. Was like, I don't even deal with them if they got tattoos on their chest. Blah blah blah. And then he goes see a video. She got a scorpion on her head. I was like, yeah.
And he said her leg was full of tattoos, bro. And like I said, it ain't like he stood at the door and just was like, okay, I'll use your Wi-Fi out here. He went in there while they was doing that booger sugar and all that other stuff, man. It's like,
is that demon in them? Is that demon?
Bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, boy. They hit me back up, though. They trying to give me some box.
Yeah. Then after he left, they tried to give me some box. I'm like, no.
I bet they was.
Bro.
They was like, you still here? We can come by.
Hey, those kind of boxes be delicious, though. They be delicious.
Yeah, I would have. Look, Jay. I would have hit both of them. Look, I would have been on YouTube. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all about this story time. I hit these. They was on that.
That would have been on
that white stuff.
That's why Roman got so many stories.
Yeah, that would have been a story time.
Scorpion was just like that.
Oh my God, you're terrible.
Yeah, they would have been done.
My man say live life, man. I don't agree, Mr. Goody. I don't agree with that one, man. Live life, but be safe, brother.
Yeah, you got to be safe.
They might have got touched, but
Yo,
they had to relocate.
$18 hotel in Tour and an $18 hotel in Bogota is a big difference, bro.
No, I got a $26 spot for Sosua for Halloween.
I mean, I could dig that, but $26 that's a big difference, bro. Bogota is like 20 million people. You know what I mean?
No, it's actually Bogota actually has cheaper spots than anywhere else that are nice.
That nice.
I just messed up.
You say you got a $28 spot in Sosua?
Broke box is the best box.
Don't ask me to take
Yo, man, look, broke box is the best box. They're trying to work hard to get their bread, man. Yeah.
Yeah, they put that work in.
Yeah, they put their work in their broke box, man.
Broke box like the other.
Damn. Kobe, what you got? What you got to say on this, Kobe, man? Hey,
Kobe's sitting in the corner. Look, Kobe, like I'm not cheap.
Talk to your peers.
Kobe, I'm not cheap.
I thought I was cheap.
El Chipo number 2.
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing. I was in Bogota for a couple of days earlier this year, and I got a spot for $20.
Oh, you see? There you go.
Oh, hell no.
Brothers of a fella flock together, bro.
I understand, but it worked out. You know what I'm saying? It was 18. Now that's pushing it, but 20.
Oh, from 20.
It's that $2 different, bro. It's $2.
What you talking about? $2.
He said 18 is pushing it. No.
It's $2 different, bro.
Oh,
Because that's the
God.
teens, man. You got to get to 20 and up, right?
Dude, my
Listen, I'm
man-
gonna post the $18.
Like,
Yeah, man.
Listen,
I'm gonna post the $18 video tomorrow morning. The Airbnb
yeah.
tomorrow. I'll tell you, it's a nice
Yeah,
little
bro.
box, man.
If it's under $20, they shouldn't even be legally be able to post it on Airbnb, bro.
Yeah, man. $20, man.
That shouldn't even cover the fees associated with posting it on
Dude,
Airbnb.
it was all
bro.
right. It was safe.
Yeah,
For real.
man. The cleaning lady can get paid more than that, man. The
I
cleaning
don't know.
lady.
You know?
Hey, $18.
Right.
The bed bugs
Yeah.
was looking at the bed bugs
Oh,
was looking
man.
at Cam like,
Bad bud.
Yeah. Your
You
bed
got-
bugs, man.
you
You
got
in the
the
wrong
roast-
address, big dog.
Ah, yeah,
You got roaches over there hanging out. Be like, "What's up, bro? Hey,
Yeah,
let
man.
me go."
Man, I ain't with it.
That's crazy, man. My man say he got a $30 spot at Santo Domingo, man. Oh,
Hey,
Lord.
listen, I got a $24 spot in Distro Nacional. It's on my channel. You can check it out. But
Yeah, I mean, you can find good deals and you can find some good deals in Santo Domingo too.
I don't advise
I mean,
that for
maybe if
newcomers,
it's
dog.
off season or something, but damn, I mean, come on,
Bro.
Bogota, bro, like, come on, man.
I mean, the thing is, if you've been it a bunch of times, you know the area, you're familiar with the
Right,
area.
that's the difference.
That's the
No,
difference.
I've
But
been
if
here
you-
twice this year.
Yeah, but you
I'll
probably
be here
live,
twice
you probably
this
stay in a different place. You probably stay in a different spot from the last
No,
time.
I always do that. I stay in a different area every time so I can give people perspective.
Yeah, well, you better be careful, bro.
One day, like if my man say you gonna be on a milk cart, man, we gonna be like, "What the hell, Cam, at, man?" Shout out to
Rico,
shout
dog.
out to another super chat, Uncle Rico, man. What
Uncle
comes
Rico,
with the
man.
$20 room besides nothing? Do you get a bed or sleep on the floor?
Yeah, man.
I
ain't
ain't
looking for that room,
backpacking
man.
and shit with his
Yeah,
listen,
room look like a barracks room.
It is. Listen, man.
Yeah.
They gave me one pillow and a washcloth. That's all I got.
Oh man. Oh, and that's for the week. That's
Hey,
for the
man.
week. That ain't even per day because they don't clean your room up every day in there.
What are we doing, Cal? Hey, Cal, hey, we need to talk privately. Cal. You
Hold on.
That brother getting the intervention tonight.
Hold on. He got a washcloth. He got a
Hey,
washcloth.
come on, man.
They don't believe
I
in
got a
washcloth.
Hey, Cam, you gotta level up, man. $20, dog.
But sit right in the studio. I'm in a what?
$20.
I'm in a box. I'm in a box.
Come on, bro. Your dad gonna throw that what's your dad? Is he Dominican?
No, my dad's Haitian.
Haitian, he gonna throw that accent on you, man, and he
$20
trying to get you straight, bro.
Yeah, man.
He didn't pay for all that education, man, for you to be doing that now. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, no, but the new spot is nice. You guys will see new spot. The new spot is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, new spot is nice.
Yeah,
Here, I
Because
just
you ain't had no
kept.
damn choice. I mean, shit. It was. I mean, last minute, bro. You ain't had no choice. And I'm sure it wasn't. I'm sure, like you got the next spot up that was available from 18. It ain't like you went to a $50, $100 room.
Nah,
you know?
I got a $40 spot.
Oh,
You got
Nice view. I posted on my Instagram story a view, and that's why I tagged you. I said, "Up Jay might be upgraded."
$10 a wall.
Hey, they want you to show the room, man.
Go to the room.
Oh, wait, I got.
Yeah, they want you to see the
yeah.
room.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
it. Oh, wait, hold up.
Oh, wait, I just saw Flub back
Wait a
there.
minute. What was that back
Oh,
there?
I saw Flub back there.
That scorpion back there. That's that scorpion.
Yeah, that might be Scorpion. Look, Miguel, Scorpion gonna hit him. Get over here. Get over here.
Where Bubba at, man? You
Now,
got
Cam,
a
look.
long black, you got a
Now look, I don't want you to get on that stuff, Cam.
Yeah.
Don't get on that stuff, Cam. I don't want to see you on the stream with your nose white, big dog.
Hey,
Nah, man.
Hey, your
we don't want you on that stuff,
boys
man.
hit my cash app. Hit my
Yeah,
cash app.
man.
He gave her all his money.
$2 on the cash app.
Come
You
on,
better
dog.
go tell the Umar Johnson. Hit the cash app. Cash app.
Hey, I need $20 just to get by for the night.
Yeah, I need it. My black, look, my black brothers hit the cash app. Hit the cash app.
Man,
Cam, don't let that woman turn you out, man. Look, you know many dudes them got on that stuff from the women, man. Don't let that woman turn you out. Cause look, that crazy cooch is the best cooch. I'm
Yes,
telling
sir.
you. and she'll be like, hit this right here, hit this. And you
Don't encourage it,
get
Ronan.
into the
Don't
dark
encourage
side.
it.
Look at it. Yeah,
Cam
he's
get into the
encouraging.
dark side.
Cam,
Text
Cam,
him right now too.
Hey,
Cam gonna mess
don't
around
let
and
us
be like that.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Let me get a peanut butter and crack sandwich.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Cam, don't get turned out, big dog.
Yeah,
I had an uncle on that stuff for years, man. Don't get turned out, big dog.
What's the Cam night?
Yeah, we not bailing you out, Cam. Look, Cam got the right head on right
He
now,
got the
Miguel.
skull cap on. We've never seen him in a skull cap.
Yeah, we never saw it. All right.
Nigga from
It's
Florida,
cold out
man.
here. Listen,
He
man.
from
I
Florida.
got
He ain't never owned
That's
no
the
skull
first
cap in
symptom,
his
bro.
life,
You get
man.
cold,
Man,
man.
yeah,
He
it's already started.
He one step.
You get
It's
cold.
already
dog.
started. Damn, Cam.
dog, listen. Yeah, you know how best stuff it is? Look what I got on my beanie, dog.
Oh man, Cam gone, man.
I
Look,
didn't even
oh,
realize
Jake,
that.
Cam already gone, man.
Oh,
He out of
If the
there.
location is right and it's what you need, who cares? Okay,
man.
okay.
No, dog, the toilet in the living room.
Look, for $10 more, man, you could have got a spot with heat.
Oh man.
No,
He ain't
there's
got
no
no
heat
heat
over
up
here.
in there.
You ain't no heat. They ain't nothing.
You smart, not Tyrone. Yeah, that's Tyrone. He's
Hell no.
Tyrone.
Oh
Yeah,
my
man.
God, man.
Yeah, Cam, but just be careful, man. Don't let her blow no smoke in your face, especially on top of you. Don't let her get you, big dog. Yeah, man.
I'm dead,
I
boy.
mean,
Y'all
I
kidding.
mean, he said that's an American mindset, man. Well, you know what? It is what
They
it
said
is.
Cam got. Yeah, I got about.
But Cam,
This is
it
what-
ain't no
this is all I
mindset.
carry
Cam
with me.
He got
I carry
American
this
money.
book bag.
That's the difference.
It's a big difference. Nah, man. I'm gonna chill with that. So let me see. We got the $1.99 super chat. Shout out, man. I need travel. Does a spa have an indoor bathroom?
That mug got an outhouse.
Hey, the chat is busy tonight, boy. They roasting.
yeah.
They roasting.
Yeah.
They got a bathroom.
Keep it coming, fellas.
They
Keep it
they
coming,
call me
man.
Cam Biggums.
He needs his ass
Big
whooping, man.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, but you got to be careful. That mug ain't got no indoor toilet. He got to go piss off the roof, man. you gotta be careful, big dog.
Yeah, man. If it do, I gotta start e-begging, dog. I'm telling you, 100,000 not that much.
Hey, you about to be begging it abroad, man.
Yeah, man. Bo Rake's gonna make a video about you.
Go get him, man.
Hey, who was Buddy who got stuck in Sosua like last year or 2 years ago? And he was
man,
crying.
they have him every day in Sosua.
Boy, it's gonna happen tonight in Sosua.
Yeah, they have him every night, man. That goes. Man, y'all be surprised how many cats call me up and say, Rona, man, can you cash at me $100? Man, I promise you I'm gonna pay it back. After the second dude, I stopped doing that. Cats don't pay your money back. They don't do it, man.
Hell no.
Hey man,
You don't do it.
Yeah, I stopped doing it, man. I stopped doing it. I heard Flip say that too. He would give these guys money, man, try to help them out, and
Right.
they don't give you money back. You know,
Cam Biggums.
Camp, man.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, Cam got that turtleneck on. It's going down. I'm telling you something. It's going down.
Hey, listen, I ain't getting no haircuts for a week or two. You see, I got the beard a mess, man. Listen, it's bump season.
Man,
So nobody messing with me. They think I'm a
They
bump.
know you not from there. Don't be trying to be hood.
Nah, but I fit right in, dog. They running away from me.
Cam trying to blend in.
I ain't got a haircut, but I got $6,000 on my back. Hey, stop.
Yeah, man, they can know.
Right,
They know,
right.
man.
He's like, I got a $4,000 Mac, and I got this, and I got
Yeah.
this equipment. What the hell, man?
Nobody's gonna know. If I
They're
don't,
not gonna know till you open that bag.
if I don't shave and cut my hair, they'll never know.
Nah, they know, man. They know.
Oh man, boy.
Yeah, just like their brother said,
That
they
is
can,
crazy
they can smell.
tonight,
They can smell American, man.
Ooh, Lord, man. I mean, okay, so tell me this, Cam. So, what's the purpose, man? It ain't about the money. I know it ain't about the money. Is it just like you just want to be in the belly of the beast? What's going on, man? Talk to Unc, man. What's really going on, man? Because you know what? If you need to, man, we can do a fundraiser right now. You know, if you need it, man, just tell. We love you, man. So just let us know, brother, man.
Nah, a can for $20. They gonna make you clean the room.
Now that's probably about right. You got to clean your own room up, big dog.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
So
Yeah,
you got a little refrigerator, man, with the snacks and stuff, and a little bar.
I just bought a bunch of waters. That's about it. I just bought just water. That's it.
Man,
and then I had.
Hey, man, what did you do to Uncle Rico? Uncle Rico feeling generous tonight, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Shout out Uncle Rico, man. You know.
Send me another $40, dog. So I get
No, he sent you last night. He good.
Hey, that $40 was a good use.
Don't help his behavior, Uncle Rico.
And they say you living like Oscar the Grouch, big dog. In the garbage can. Hey. Come on, man. You don't want to be doing it like that, man. You don't want to do it like
Cam was like, man, man, you think I should go out with him or whatever, you know? Hell no, man. Hell no.
Oh, no.
Hey, I can't lie.
You did say the house was dirty. Like you did say the house was dirty, right?
Come on
Let me tell you something, dog. They was in the studio, or I don't know what that was, dog, but they had panties, underwear. I was on that couch uncomfortable sitting down. And they start rolling. I was like, can I record? They're like, yeah, go ahead, record.
Like, yeah, we about to smoke, big dog. Right. Do whatever you want.
You gotta get this smoke in the air, bro.
Yeah, like you ain't no 5-0, is you? Hit this. Cam was in there hitting it. Cam, I know you was in there hitting it.
Get some shoe shot for his ankle bracelet. He in all black, man. What the hell?
Yeah,
always wear all black.
Oh Lord, boy, it is on tonight, man.
Oh, man, y'all crazy, man.
It is.
Listen, y'all subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna post the $18 spot tomorrow.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
show everything. I got people in here.
Don't have nobody else had their ass out there bad too, Cam. Yourself, bro.
It's a nice spot. I'm telling you, this spot is nice, man. For 18,
it's really nice.
Get you a spirit spot in July.
We ain't promoting that, man. No, hell no, man.
Yeah, but look, let me ask you something, Cam.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, let me ask you. So, a good place in Bogota. How much a good place costs, like a upscale place?
Like 35, 40.
Okay. Damn, but
it's not that expensive.
You couldn't spend $40.
So, you threw one to the bus.
Whenever I go somewhere, I usually stay, like, say if I'm there for 5 days, I'll usually stay in 3 spots so I can just make videos for people. Like, hey, I stayed in these 3 areas. So I read about this area. They're like, it's a hippie sort of area that a lot of the Colombian kids like to go to. I said, okay, that was straight. But I didn't know they was fiends over here. They fiends. They potheads.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can explain it. Felt like I was on Figaro. Like, it was crazy.
Oh gosh.
When I asked him, I said, "You on Figaro?"
Yeah, I felt like I was on Figaro.
So we got to give him some grace. He read the hippie spot. He probably didn't know what hippie meant.
No, I knew what hippie meant, but I thought it was gonna be like the hippie I'm used to, the yoga pants and yoga outside and some weed, but that thing was not.
You thought you were gonna see some hipsters, huh, with the little twist up mustaches. You got found out. Look, man, we got 100 and something off my channel. Make sure y'all hit the like on this video. Support the stream, man. Support the brothers, man.
Yeah, let's go around, man. Everybody knows
who's over there with you?
Hey, I gotta head out.
Oh, no.
Miguel,
who's over there with you, Cam?
I gotta head out.
That's the chick. That's Scorpio. That's the Scorpio.
Did she come over there?
Yeah, let's see that.
Y'all notice, other than all the young cheap bastards on the bottom.
Who is that? Yeah, man, he don't want to show it. That's Scorpio.
Yeah.
You don't listen, man. Oh my
He over there hiding. Look, he over there hiding, man. You go here, you go here. So Miguel, shout out the channel, man. Shout out.
Talking about he got a bunch of waters. I Miguel T 28307. That's what y'all.
Sorry, shout out to channel.
Yep, Sergeant So Stewart, check me out.
And I want to say one thing about last night. We did a live with Sarge, man. We was just doing for our veterans. Make sure you follow Sarge and myself because we're actually starting to do some veteran topics about relocating overseas, and it actually was really good, and a lot of good information out there about relocating and benefits and everything. So definitely. So, you know, we're going to have fun, but then we got to do the serious stuff. So we like it. One thing I love, we got a channel for everything. You know what I'm saying? So got to support the brotherhood.
Yeah, y'all should do that on Thursdays all the time. That should be y'all Thursday thing.
Yeah, for sure. Gents on the go. What's up? What's up, young fella?
What's going on?
Man,
hey, I got something to tell you.
Look, can you defend your peer, man? What can you defend your peer when it comes down to this El Cheapo stuff? You know.
Well, what's going on? Somebody being cheap.
Keep it 100, huh?
Oh, he didn't see the video.
No, I didn't see the video.
Oh, boy stayed in an $18 Airbnb.
Oh, hell no.
And look, and Vince got kids. He got bills. And he's like, oh, hell no.
Yeah. Nah, I need to live like, obviously the standard of living isn't gonna be like exactly how it is at home, but it's gotta be like decent, you know. Can't be living in a box.
Right. I gotta get up out of here, y'all boys.
Oh, God.
It's Thursday, dog. What day is it? Friday. You know, I gotta read the Bible.
Man, don't let that woman turn you out, big dog. Now that's my warning before you go.
Did you now? You want to read the Bible? You want to read the Bible now?
Basically, he got the wrong room. For those that got late to the stream, basically he got to the wrong room, and the chicks his Wi-Fi wasn't working, nothing was working, so he ended up having to stay there for a minute for them to help him. So they were in there doing white powder, you know, smoking a little Mary Jane, you know what I'm saying? And then afterwards, they wanted to hit him up when he finally left to try to get him to hang out later that night. They was trying to give him a little bit of that box, you know. So we basically, man, was trying to come together, you know, and talk some sense into our brother, you know what I'm saying? Because we, you know, on a serious note, we don't want nothing to happen to no traveler, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like, you know, if you really my brother, you gonna tell me when I'm wrong. So we joking and everything, but I'm really serious about this because I don't want anybody to ever get hurt out here. And you know what? No amount of money is worth your life. You know, I'll tell anybody that, you know. So Jits on the go. You don't think that would be your deal, man? What would you think is a decent price for an Airbnb?
I know. So as far as like DR, I mean, anything around like 40, 50. If you want to like keep, because I know some guys, they don't want to like spend too much. If you want to go that route,
right?
So I did my Airbnb for the 9 days was like $430,
right?
And that's nothing compared to like here. You might be paying like $100 a night,
right?
So you can't really beat that. And then like the Airbnb had like everything. I mean, anything better than
look at that. Look at the smile on Jay. Look at the smile.
Yeah, right.
All he thinking about is that mattress. That mattress is soft. I know what you were doing in there.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all what just happened earlier. So I just came back from the barbershop, right? So where I live, I actually go to a Dominican barbershop. There's a Dominican barbershop, number of Dominicans in there, and then there's a Dominican restaurant. So I leave the barbershop, got a haircut, and I just went to the restaurant beside it to get like empanadas. But man, there was some, obviously the women in there, beautiful. They fresh off the boat. But there was this chick.
Hey, y'all hating on my little spot, dog. It's nice.
Damn, that's
wait a minute. Is that a twin bed?
Man, where the girl went? She got under the
bed. Man, that's in somebody's house. Well, you ain't even got the whole place.
He's renting the room out.
What the hell?
The room out.
I got two spots. The other spot is this is the demon time spot.
Hey,
did you bring?
Is that a whole apartment or just a room?
You just turn the camera off.
Hey,
he got that bad internet. You know he in the hood.
He living like he on the ship.
Oh my Lord, man!
Cam, he done went and got a beat down room.
Man,
That's all.
that boy got a rack. That's crazy.
One step up from a hammock.
Wow. Shout out to Carolina Trucker, man. She says she's in the hostels and the female rooms. Don't want to end up in some brothel.
And we got a lady in here. Come on, snap.
Yeah. Look, I guess she's a trucker, man. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the truckers.
Yeah, shout out to the truckers, man. Look, you notice lately we've been having more and more ladies coming into the streams and stuff, man. I'm getting a lot of emails from women myself.
Come on, fellas, man. Let's not disrespect the ladies, man.
Nah, I'm just saying we got a lot.
No, we're talking about you. This comment.
Yeah, you got a lot, you know.
Yeah.
I don't knock them. I guess you want to go with a real minute. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with
that. She said nope.
Oh,
nah, but on Jay,
look, she coming back. You like BBW?
Okay. That's what's up.
Hey, long as the BBW is in the right place, you know what I'm saying? Got to be in the right place. Yeah. Look, I don't want me to BBW is all in her neck. You know what I'm saying?
All right, now, fellas in the chat. This ain't no sex show, now. Come on, man. Let's keep it PG.
Brothers in there trying to hook it up.
Yeah. Okay. They done ran Shorty out the room.
Now somebody probably try to holler at a big dog.
Rice and big. Hablo Espanol. Not going to Mexico and Colombia.
Okay. Oh, she said speak Spanish also. Okay.
Oh yeah, look, she looked like she's a white lady too. You know, brothers run behind that white nectar like that. You know what I'm saying? So I can read the comments. Brothers ready for some of that nectar.
Box.
So, yeah,
man. Shout out to CC for the super chat, man. $1.99 cab in a hostel.
Oh man, I can't do it. I'm sorry,
man, bro. They own it tonight, bro.
I'm wondering how Cam found a room in Sosua. He must have rented that early because Sosua booked solid.
He in Sosua
for weeks. No, he.
But no, he's gonna be in Sosua next.
Okay. I'm about to say
next week.
Something
he
like
that. He in Chattanooga.
Okay.
He must be in the trap.
Yeah, I mean, he kicking in the hood. But
staying with where the mangoes be living.
Yeah, I ain't dropping them off.
Well, them mangoes coming from far and wide, bro. It's like like the Super Bowl, man. They coming.
They already here.
I'm
telling y'all, they already here. I'm telling you, a couple of the Colombians I know said they came like 6, 7, 8 deep.
Damn. Yeah. Well, I should be there around Super Bowl.
It's crazy.
Halloween is the time, man. I'm gonna be in Santo Domingo next week, but I should be in Sosua by Friday. I think I should be up there by Friday. Yeah.
So what time does that bus stop running, man?
Oh man, but it depends on where you trying to catch it from Santo Domingo.
Yeah, because they had the cheapest flights.
They always, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Caribbean tours all day,
man. But you want to get on that bus in Santo Domingo early, and that traffic is, bruh. I don't know how the traffic is in Colombia, but Dominican Republic, bruh, they don't follow no stop signs. They don't follow lights. You will be in traffic. Look, on Jay, real talk. You'll get on that bus at 4 p.m. You might not get to Sosua at 10 o'clock. So you got to leave. I tell people to leave earlier the better. Yeah, bro, because it just you're going to spend a couple of hours just going from the Caribbean Tour's main place to get out of Santo Domingo. Just that going to take you a couple of hours. If you get in that end of the day traffic, man, you done. You got to get on that bus early. Now you get on that bus at 10. Yeah, you might get and you get on the express bus 1:30, maybe 2. You get to Sosua, but it's worth it though. Look, I remember first time going up that way, I was so mad, man. I'm like, man, I should have never rode this bus. And as soon as I hit Sosua, that went clean out of the window. Like, yeah, it was worth it. It was worth it.
The bus be taking stops at different cities too. That's
why you got to tell them you want that express bus because they got.
I didn't know they had that.
They got an express, but the only difference is the express won't stop in Santiago. It'll bypass Santiago. It's gonna stop in La Vega, and then it's gonna go to
Soul
Puerto Plata.
snatchers.
Yeah, everything on the bus, man. A lot of man, you'll meet so many fine women on that bus. And man, you meet some bad ones on the bus.
I seen like I think 2 I knocked down when I was in Sosua heading back to Santo Domingo.
Yeah,
he looked at
that's
me,
what they do, man.
Smiling. I just kept walking.
Look, Fridays and Thursdays, you ride that bus going to Santo Domingo. Yeah. It's gonna be loaded with mangoes, and like Sunday, bro, this trip, y'all. Now Sunday you ride it back. I done rode it back with them. They be counting their money. They been on the bus counting money. So when the bus stop in La Vega, they got a little store at the bus stop at. Man, they coming out there getting their food, getting everything on the phone, telling their kids they're gonna buy them this and that. Yeah, man, that's what they making that bread coming back, man. Yeah, that's real talk.
It's crazy.
For everybody that's talking about Sosua dead, Sosua is jumping right now. Like they out here. If you coming out here for that, they came out about a week or so early. So just know that. Yeah.
So answer that, Ronan or Sarge. Do you need to have your passport?
I was just about to say that you might be walking around with your passport. If you look,
I didn't have my passport.
Nah, the minute like when you on that, if you take Caribe Express, you don't need no passport. They just want to buy that ticket. It went up a little bit. It's like $10 to ride the bus from Santo Domingo to Sosua. It's just $10. That's it.
No, Ronnie, I'm talking about how they're snatching people up out there right now. You need to have your passport because if you looking like me, crispy like this, they might grab you when you want them.
Now look, now I will say this.
That's for sure.
I have been on the bus and they they have stopped somebody with dark skin, but I done been on there with dark skinned brothers. They was able to tell that they weren't Haitians. It's something about Haitians they was able to tell. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes Haitians be looking a little different, and then some look like us. So it all depends. But I was on the bus one time when they did stop a Haitian guy.
Hey, real quick, you see how Ron said he seen somebody else get mistaken for a Haitian when my big black self got mistaken about 3-4 times out here. So yeah. You see the difference in experiences? I got stopped the other day. I was like, look, bro. Look, man, I'm American. I used to speak no Spanish to him. I think I said that.
Ron experience or your experience is
yeah, man.
Yeah, Ron.
That's the same thing on the basketball court. Look, man, me and him on the basketball court, he got the advantage. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's
he's gonna get picked first, right? Because he's tall.
Yeah, he's gonna get picked first. You know what I'm saying? That's how things is.
Just keep a license and speak English. Don't be practicing. That's the wrong time to be practicing your Spanish. That's the wrong time.
Look,
they're gonna get you real quick.
Different. Ron Cove, black and dusty. I did not say that, man. Look, I'm so cool with my Haitians, man. Let me tell you. I'm real cool with the Haitians. Nah, man, I'm not like that. I got love for my brothers, man.
Shout out to the panel, man. Much respect. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, Flavor Flav.
Oh no, Flavor Flav. Crispy.
Nah, but you do have a little colorism in the DR. You do. You got a little colorism. You got that.
That's everywhere, man.
A lot. I don't think it's a little. It's a lot.
Yeah, man.
I took one of those tours. What did it take you from Punta Cana to Santo Domingo? Man, that dude was over there talking about how the mulatto, they ain't black. I was like, bro, I need to get off this damn bus. At that point, he was serious about that.
Yeah, man.
They think they're white.
Yeah, some of them do. I met different ones. You know what I'm saying? I met some that's blackity black. They're like, hey man, this is how I see it. I'm black, I'm this, I'm that, I'm Afro. They'll say Afro this, Afro that. And I've met some, man. I done met a few people say, I'm white. Like, you white? Man, you ain't white. You know what I'm saying? I have met people like that that's now, they do have white Dominicans. They have Dominicans that's white. There's not that many of them. Most people are, mixed of black. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So in the United States, what they make you? Black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, by our standards, they all black, at least 70, 80%. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. I had to correct. Look, I love my Dominican brothers, but I got to correct them all the time. if you walking around here with waves in your head
Yeah.
and the water beading off your head when you get out the ocean, brother, you black, man. Stop playing with me. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta correct them all the time. Like, nobody else on the planet got hair like that, man. It ain't
Yeah,
straight and
man.
silky. I don't care how white you think you are. If I drop some water in your hair and it nap up, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my
Yeah.
Dominican brothers. You black. Stop with that. It's more black hair products in these stores in Sosua than it was in Dallas, Texas, bro. Stop
Oh
it.
yeah, man.
You
And
know,
what the girls walk around with all day, they got them tubies on all day,
Come
man.
on, all day. Got the
same
wave caps
thing,
on
man.
all day.
It's the same thing, man. All around the world, man. Same song.
Yeah.
but it's crazy though, because if they go to Spain, they try that in Spain, they're gonna get a real reality check.
Yeah, they're gonna find out.
Yeah, they gonna get it.
Not one of us. So
Yeah.
Hey, fellas in the chat, man. Look, on my side, we got about 146 people, man. Let's get the likes up. Hey, look, if we gonna turn our own brother out, man, we at least need to get some likes for this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We put our own brother out there on the chopping block. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Soul Glow.
So glow.
Lord,
Oh my God.
Jesus, man. So, who's been to a Halloween party before out there?
Yeah, I've been a couple of them.
Yeah. So is it really lit? I mean, look, I was on the fence, right? And then my man Flip Flop, shout out to Flip Flop, he posted this story, and he had the chica dancing, you know, with her back toward the camera, you know, with the little tattoo all the way down her back, man. And as soon as I saw that video, I was booking, you know. But I'm only there for the brotherhood.
Oh,
I'm only there for the
yeah,
brotherhood.
yeah, I saw that
That's it.
video too.
all right.
That thing went viral.
When you see all that there, you can be like brotherhood. All right,
Yeah, look, you do the brotherhood in the daytime.
because you know what the brothers gonna be
Shirt
doing.
on.
They could be entertaining the mangoes.
Yeah.
So
Say what?
that's what the brothers gonna be doing.
Yo, bro, we live in Colombia, bro. We live in Colombia. It's surplus out here. It's surplus out here.
You know,
Yeah.
it's
So
funny,
we
right?
got
So
there,
I
it's
said
like
something
training
to-
day for us. You know what I mean?
I
It's like
said
training
something
day
to
for
my
us.
girl today about that. I was like, yeah, I'm thinking about booking a ticket to Sosua next week. I said it real quiet, you know, and man, her eyes got big, and she was like, "Oh, we going Dominican Republic?
Yeah,
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Who said I am booking a ticket?
Oh, Lord.
We going.
We speaking
I'm
French.
like, damn, you know, I mean, I'm trying not to be hardcore. She was like, oh, you can go hang out with your friends or whatever, you know. And I'm just like,
Boys trip.
say boys trip, right? She
So,
said, oh,
you know how
you
sometimes you
hanging
be
out with
sneaking out.
Miguel and Ron. I was like, you know, hey, they're my guys, but YouTube. This is a business trip.
Yeah.
So back in the day, I'll be sneaking out, right? And I go into a place
Right.
where I don't know anybody. So I would meet like some stranger. I'd be like, yo, bro, you got to take a photo with me, act like you know me. And we take a bunch of photos. I look like, these are my friends. We're together. These are the guys I'm hanging out with. And we're like, okay, you know, you got to have something just in case. Because if you go out there hanging with a bunch of mangoes and don't have time to take no pictures, I don't know how you can explain that when you get back. Be like, what's your boys? Baby? I don't see no picture with the boys.
I said, Edwin, I'm coming for the brotherhood, man. I'm coming for the brotherhood. I want to see Sarge, you know.
Yeah, you gonna come for the brotherhood, but you gonna leave your brother.
Them brothers gonna be distracted.
Yeah, man. The brothers be, man. Yeah, it go down. Look, a lot of times people rent these big villas on J. It just go crazy. I remember I was in a villa. I ain't gonna say who villa it was. I'm trying to find a bathroom, man. I'm in there.
Right.
Every room I open up, it was Olympic Games cheek clapping going, God damn.
What?
What in the hell? I'm talking about it was some serious cheek clapping, like next level clapping. I'm like, hey, look. Then when I did find the bathroom, had in the shower clapping. I'm like, man, that's clapping, man. Serious clapping. It's fun, man. It's fun. Look,
You gotta
dancing. It's good, man.
Man,
you gotta go to the strip shop. You like, man, raise that leg, break that leg up, raise the leg up.
You in there coaching them?
Hey,
look, I went.
You trying to go next?
Look, I went to one in Santo Domingo too. Was good. It was cutting up in Santo Domingo, man. Wow, it was just ridiculous.
What?
Yeah.
If you come out here, I guarantee you, I'm gonna see you about maybe 2 days. If you out here for 4 days, I might see you 2 days. Because it happened to everybody. It happened to everybody. You won't be the first. You're gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna kick it. We're gonna go to flips during the day, right? When
That's why
everybody
do it in the
sleep,
daytime.
when it's hot, we're gonna go out there and eat, and we gonna do all that stuff. And I'm gonna hit you by 8 o'clock, like, Uncle, you ain't be like, oh man, I'm in the mix. Everybody do it out here. It ain't failed one. It ain't failed one.
Look. Hey, but see, on Jay don't know what's out there. On Jay always telling me.
I'm gonna be taking out your dog, brother. I'm gonna be taking out your dog. I asked Sarge. I was like, look, I'm trying to do the right thing. I told Sarge, I'm gonna babysit the dog, man. You know, during the day.
Shout out to Flip. This is Flip's. This Paradise Life. This is shout out. Blame it on the suit. That's why I wore it tonight.
Man, look. I got too much going on in Colombia to start getting confused. You know,
it sounds good, man. It breathes well.
Yeah, man. Sorry, he don't know. Sorry. Look, one of my cousins, bro.
I had no idea.
Okay, this dude was so religious. I'm talking about religious as I don't know what.
His religion.
He lost religion in 30 minutes. It was gone. Man, look, because he came on a trip with his Bible because he didn't want the plane to crash. So he had his Bible with him. Man, look, ask me where that Bible was. That Bible was at my house. That Bible, he ain't touched the Bible no more. It was over with. I'm telling you, man. So,
hey, bro. Damn. So you made the man change God?
No, I ain't make nothing. He made
the man change gods.
So my man, I know he can answer this question because he basically got a Dominican wife almost. So my man say, do you know any outside of play for play?
Yeah. It's all, look, outside of pay for play, man, you can meet women anywhere. I got a principal. I done had a lawyer. But here's the thing. You got to be on the island. Either you live in there or you there a lot. Right. Let me tell you, because I don't care who the woman is. If you ain't there all the time, man, somebody might be getting it. That's just what I think, man. Look, but if you're going to be moving over there and stuff like that, then yeah, that's different, man. But look, and shout out to the brother too. Said take a shot, man. I only got a little bit left, man. But the dime with the 999 super chat. But I will take a shot for you, big dog.
Man, what up?
Hey, Johnny Walker Black, big dog.
Straight.
It's good, man.
Hey, look, at least you consistent, Rod. You consistent, man.
That's me. Look, one thing about me, man. It's me. I like to drink. I like to smash women. That's just what I am, man. I can't help who I am.
Accept who you are, right?
Yeah, you guys, if I came in here and I'm not doing that, you're gonna say, man, what's wrong with him, man? He off, something wrong with him.
Clapping.
Yeah.
You know what's funny though? Hey, Jay, when you go there, next thing I know, like he gonna be across the street walking with somebody. He was like, damn, I thought he was just chilling. Sitting in that room was now he up, got somebody, and he gone for the night. Don't see him no more for the rest of the night. That's usually how I go.
Man, because that strip is pressure at night. At night, it's pressure. It's pressure on that strip, man. Wow.
That's why I'm going during the daytime, fellowship with the brothers. Then I'm gonna babysit the dog while Sarge out doing his thing,
Hey, I got a grown ass dog, man. He don't need no babysitter. Look, here all day by himself. He don't need no babysitter. Ain't no babies and puppies over here, bro.
Yeah, sorry. That dog took his own food and everything, huh?
You better go out.
He older than everybody on the panel combined. Bro. Yeah. He is not fitting. No, bro, don't try that.
I'll be like, let's go out, Fido. He be looking at me like, what?
He gonna be looking at you. Nah, bro.
Dog looking at you like you ain't got no woman. Like what?
Right.
I'm ready to drop. You guys are just talking about prostitutes. Oh Lord.
All right, we're going over to the Bible study channel then.
I guess we got the police in here tonight. Shout out to the police.
It's Friday night.
The police.
Man. It ain't easy out here in these streets, man. But yeah, I mean, straight up talk, man. Like, what do you guys? I mean, what do you look for as far as when you travel, as far as like accommodations and stuff? What are some of the key things you guys look for? Start with Ron.
Luxury. I need luxury. That's what I just need luxury. Somewhere safe, somewhere guest friendly. You know what I'm saying? Just like a bro say by prostitute. Look, man, you're gonna be dealing with all kind of women all the time, man. Hey, I gotta take this right quick.
All right. He was telling on clapping. Let me see, my man. The honey. Can we get replies? What question you got? The honey man. What question you got?
I think I read something earlier from him. He said he sent Ron an email and he ain't got no reply.
Oh, okay. He talked.
I think that's what he may be. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, and I know Ron way bigger than I am, so I mean I can't even relate to, because I know sometimes them emails get stuck in space sometimes, man. So I can relate to that, a little bit. But yeah, nah, it ain't like that.
Nah, hold on, man. Look, I did see your email, and I saw those honey packs, man. Like I saw it, man. He got them packs. So look, man. Send me your number again, man. Like OJ said. OJ, man, you know how many, man, I almost got 17,000 people. You know how many people emails I get every day?
Exactly.
Dude, I mean, cats do not, and look, dudes get mad with me, man. Like, dudes be mad with me, man. Like I'm supposed, I don't know. Like, hey, man, I emailed you, man. You ain't answer me. I'm like, dude, just put it on there. I'm going to get to you. You know what I'm saying? So, but I did see his email. He got them packs. Hey, bro, you got to send me some samples, man. You got to send me some samples so I can help put you out there, brother. See if that thing work. This would be the good time to try it out, man. I'm about to be in this too. I can try this out. Yeah, so definitely, man.
So before we get deep into those accommodations or whatever, I noticed this brother always he always gonna bring that heat, man, and he definitely ferocious. So we gonna bring old Caribbean Casanova.
Oh yeah,
because I knew he wanted some of this smoke, man, tonight.
Yo,
what's good?
Yo, I know y'all not choosing Sosua over Santo Domingo. See, this is what happened when you get
we ain't
crew up here.
We just saying it's
no.
It's definitely fun. It's fun around this time of year. It's definitely fun. Yeah.
There's 2 times around where I would say Sosua could beat Santo Domingo. Only 2, and that's Halloween and Super Bowl. That's what
we're coming up on. But that's not what we're talking about. We ain't talking about the versus battle of Sosua and San Domingo. We've already established that that's unfair because Sosua is 4 blocks and San Domingo is bigger
don't be talking.
Bro.
Sergeant,
anytime y'all come on here and try to smash the soup, I'm gonna get on my 10 toes. Get on my 10 toes.
Yeah. He said, "That's in my name." He said, "My name is my name."
Yeah, Sergeant Sosua. He said, "My name ain't Sergeant Santo Domingo."
But we know. But Sarge,
we gotta stop. We gotta stop.
Everything you love about the Sioux come from the city, though.
We can't
come
compare,
from the city, though.
We can't compare Tampa Bay, Florida to Los Angeles, bro.
It's more like Tampa Bay versus Miami. Let's do that. It's more.
It ain't even that, bro. The Sioux is 4 blocks. Like, stop. Like, it ain't even that, man.
Yeah, but the Sioux still got benefits, man. They both got benefits.
They got everything. You'll know everybody in the Sioux in 2 weeks, bro. I know everybody. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop doing the Sioux like that, man. That's an unfair fight, man.
Miami.
I'm sorry, that's an unfair fight.
Y'all ain't gonna do the Sioux.
Nah. Matter of fact, most of the chicas y'all be talking about come from San Domingo to the
Sioux.
They
definitely come from San Domingo.
But that ain't fact.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say probably 80% of them from Santo Domingo.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, but y'all can't take Ron's advice, man, because Ron, he one of them light skinned, green eyed niggas that them bitches love. So that his version of shit ain't real, my nigga. You see how he called himself. He think he's slick. He said if you look like them different. That nigga I'm not black ass nigga. Come on, just say it's fine.
Let me tell you, bro, my grandfather, man, is dark as I don't know what. Listen, and that man raised, and that's who raised me. So I
We're
was
not
raised.
judging you. We're just saying that you.
but I was
are
raised
you.
with. Look,
Oh man,
different.
that's almost the equivalent as a white person.
Yeah, he basically white.
I gotta
He
figure out black friend.
basically white.
I was
As
raised
far
with
as the chicas are concerned, he white. As far as the chicas are concerned, that's a white man.
Yeah, I got
And we his black friends. Oh, we see what you're doing. Hold on. Hey, now we see what he doing. Ronan said he Otis. Y'all gonna let that slide?
Nah, man, look, let me tell you, man. Like I said, I was raised with dark skin sensibilities, man. My grandfather raised me. And but in the DR, man, look, just like anywhere else, certain things we always talk about this. You got privileges. Each person got privileges in different spots.
Facts.
In the DR, I just blend in good. So that's a privilege.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, that's why I stay around there. You know what I'm saying? You blend in good.
For sure.
Yeah. You out in the country, right, Ron?
It's not that far. It's right, man. It's probably 15 minutes from there.
Okay. Man, so CC.
What's good, gang?
What do you think about the $18 Airbnb, man, in the hood? With them doing that powder and all that stuff. What do you think?
So like it's about what they looking for, right? Because a lot of them dudes, that's what they looking for. You know, let's keep it above. Not everybody's like us. They're not like us. You know, the majority of them dudes, they get them little yellow bags. You feel me? There's two bags. There's a little yellow bag, and then there's a black and white bag. You good with the black and white bag. Right. But when you get them little yellow bags, that's a whole another story. You know what I'm saying? The black and white bag, they got the trees in that. And the yellow bag, they got that hoo-hoo. They got that hoo-wee. They got that, you know. So we got to remember, like, if we can't start passing judgment, because then where does it stop? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, at the end of the day, you know, one person can say, this is my version of morality, and another person can say, this is my version of morality. The one thing I'll say, you know, hanging around y'all and the travel community is it actually opened up my eyes to not be judgmental, right? Because I had to learn that not everybody is like us, you know, or like me, you know, and that doesn't make them bad people. You know what I mean? What makes them bad people is what we all consider the wrong things to do. And we already know what those things are. We don't got to say it, right? It's kind of like a sensibility. But other than that, you know, if everybody's happy, if everybody's treating everybody right, then it is what it is. But I don't think they should call themselves passport bros. You know what I'm saying? They should call themselves poverty bros. And it's fine. There's a level. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? There's a space for everybody. You know what I mean? And then the running of that crew, is gonna be Rello. You know what I'm saying? He can run that crew. There's a space for everybody. You see how YouTube, they say we build a community. Everybody build their own community, right? So you know what I mean? Now, as far as like them $18 rooms, man, sometimes, you know, hey, those rooms saves a brother, you know, when you want to extend the trip, let's say you had a budget, even if you was a baller budget, you know what I mean? You had a $4,000 for 4 days, but you went and did a Ronin, you know what I'm saying? You got yourself into the expensive place, 3 or 4 chicas, you know, the light ones with the good hair, you know, the ones that don't look at us dusty Negroes, Ronin, we know. So, you feel me? But you could blow through the budget real quick, couple bottles, going to the club. You know, people don't realize that even though it's just a few, it's a really good exchange rate. It's still, you still could blow through money. So at the end of the day, you get to that third day, and your budget gone. You're supposed to check out, but you want to extend it for a week. Well, that's when them $18 rooms they definitely gonna come in handy at that point. You know,
hey, Miguel, what was that back there?
I know Miguel got somebody back there. What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, and she hurt. Okay.
Hola, mi amor. Ya tú sabes. Yo, where's Miguel? Where are you, bro?
Yeah, Miguel is.
Is he back in Colombia? You in Colombia?
Yeah, I thought Miguel was gone, man. You still over?
He was just here last week.
I came back.
Oh, you came back. Okay.
I spun the block.
You see?
Yeah.
Look, and he doing it big on the $18 room. Salute, Miguel.
Man.
But at least it got AC. We see the AC.
Hey, Cole, what's the cheapest room you done got? Be honest, bro.
I mean, it was the $20 room in Bogota.
In Bogota? I don't think that's that bad in Bogota. What y'all think?
Yeah. It was all right. It wasn't that dangerous.
Right.
You know? Although I stayed inside the whole time, so I don't know.
Can you go outside?
I was only there for 2 days. You know,
Shit, the
I
cheapest
met her
was
at the
the
front
cabana.
gate.
So Miguel, when you travel, what's the what type of accommodations you kind of look for, man, when you travel?
Hey, real quick before Miguel go, I got to jump off real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Miguel
Go ahead.
going on right now.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Right, bro.
Salute.
Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Much love.
All right,
Shout out to
Sarge.
Flip.
Salute,
Shout out to
Sarge.
everybody, man. Love y'all, man.
All
right,
thank
Sarge.
you.
Peace.
Man, I look for security, man. Like that's the biggest thing. I look for security, and then
Buns.
cleanliness, man. Cleanliness. Like
Buns.
I can't be staying in no. I can't be staying in no bum ass. I ain't trying to bring no bed bugs and no cockroaches and none of that shit back to my.
Bed bugs.
Nah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
Bed
that's
bugs.
scary.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Bed bugs
I
are
already
serious.
know Casanova. He do it big when he travel, man. What
Yeah.
you
I mean-
looking for, CC?
So when I started traveling, the number one thing that sent me traveling, I remember it like I was yesterday. I was 16 and I
Balcony.
seen a movie called The Forbidden Dance, right? And it was the Lambada. So I seen these Brazilian women. So that was the first thing that caught my bug. 2 years later, when I turned 18, I got my passport and went to Brazil and stayed in Ipanema Beach on the water. And ever since then, that's what I look for. You know, a beachfront or ocean front, right? Like that's always where I stay. And it's something soothing, you know what I mean, about the water, you know? So that's what I usually stay in 9 times out of 10. You know,
All right, yo,
matter of
yeah.
fact, you could even
Sorry,
peace,
Miguel.
Miguel. Yeah, we know you ready.
Oh yeah.
Stay safe out there, man.
Business.
All right.
She said, let's go have a good drink, and he gonna
Yeah,
be
she
right
said,
back.
let's go.
35 minutes.
All right,
Tom-
Miguel.
All that
Official.
magic.
Oh,
Okay.
Man,
Oh,
you wrong
see.
for that,
Mira.
Miguel. You wrong
con
for that.
pámpara.
Hey, man. What's going on back there, man?
Oh,
Yeah,
we
Miguel
know.
ain't playing around.
Nah.
He's doing
Miguel
his
said, all
thing.
right, man, fuck this panel. I'm out.
Yeah.
Sasua
Old
did
girl,
the same
old
thing.
girl start walking around. Miguel have to clean off this mug.
Yeah, he said, I
Nah.
got to go. I
I
got
haven't.
to
She let him
go.
know he
Get it.
ready. Let him know
Yeah.
she ready.
Yeah,
So
everybody
usually
buffing.
beachfront. That's it.
Now,
Beachfront
now,
is usually
now
that's what
Ed,
it is.
Ed, even though you trying to be on the road to becoming a millionaire, man, what kind of facilities you trying to check out?
Can you see that?
You see.
A little bit.
It's kind of blurry.
Coming in
Hold
and
on.
out.
Hold on. Let me fix this real quick. What you saying? Repeat that question.
So you got the blurry background. You know, you got that virtual background, so it's blurring it.
I'm gonna take it off. Let me see if I can figure this out. Go easy on the brother. What was the question?
No, he was asking what kind of when you travel,
what kind of
place-
accommodations you looking for?
So usually, if I'm in the DR, I have
kind of
I
fly
have-
behind you. You ain't.
I
doing
have
too
a-
bad.
Yeah, he ain't doing bad.
I'm in my apartment right now
Yeah.
in Cartagena. So I just came back from Barranquilla.
Yeah.
But when I go to Puerto Plata, I have an apartment in Puerto Plata. So I got my people that are staying in the apartment to keep it up to date, and I stay there. So if I need to go out and do things like this, right? You see the lineup? It's about 50. It's about 50 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot of them.
Yeah.
That's in your place?
They come through, and you
Yeah, that's the herd.
they do a lineup, and you pick what you want.
Where in Puerto Plata?
Yeah, I mean, when you do on a different level. What I do on a different level. You know what I mean?
That's a lot, bro. You need to get some of them honey packs old boy got.
No, I mean, usually I go with about 10 brothers, 6 brothers, and we rent the house, and we bring our folks.
Okay.
We call them table technicians. They come in and take care of the tables in the house.
Yeah.
You do the villas?
Yeah, you know what I mean? But that's how I do it. But when I go there, if I want to play, my boys come in, I go for 3 days. I don't do more than 3 days because it's too many to do more than 3 days. Physically, I am too old for that right now. But I do 3 days. I go back to my spot, chill with my people there, and then I come back. The last time I was down, I was there for like almost 20 days, looking at some investments and stuff. But try to have some fun the best I can too. But I don't pay for a hotel, especially if I'm in San Domingo. I get an Airbnb. I'm in the $45 range to $55.
Right.
I stay in the same place. I don't change.
Right.
I'm not a cam. I change every time I go. No, I stay in the same place.
Yeah.
When it's available, I know where I'm at. I know everything around me.
Right.
I'm one of the dudes. Even here, I don't even go out except I go to get food, and I'm back in the house. I don't go anywhere. I'm in the house most of the time.
And don't get me wrong, I know we all want to bargain sometimes, man. But at least if I know the area and I'm getting a bargain, that's a different story. But my brother Cam, he kind of be winging it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the part that I'm like, nah, bro. Like you're putting
Cam is great.
To his defense, I know that Cam is not. He's not that type of brother that's just out here. He's more interested in getting material for YouTube, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So his priority is not the cheeks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just going off what he told me and how I seen him rock when he was here in Cartagena. So I don't, I don't know what's going on, but some people, I guess, I'm not.
I mean, if you really think about it, though, when you're traveling like that, you only really need a bed and someplace safe that's clean.
Yeah.
So like that's.
But the key word you said was safe.
Yeah.
That was the key word right there.
He went to 3 different places.
He just.
Oh man.
Hey, you just hit it right there, safe. Because like I said, man. I think the barrio was San Francisco here in Cartagena where he was staying before. That's like one of the worst barrios in Cartagena.
Damn.
San Francisco.
Yeah, it was dangerous, man.
And
we rolled up on it.
When we rolled up there,
but did he have? Is that
it
the
was people all over the street? It was crazy. But
did he have the content? Is that where he did the content? Because the way he did the content, looked like it was
y'all still trashing me.
No, because where I saw him do because he dropped some videos that I seen, and
he dropped some videos when he was.
It looked real quiet. It didn't seem.
Well, like, he probably did it during the day when everybody was at work or something. But
But he looked Colombian. He speaks Spanish. You feel me? Like he looked like an Afro-Colombian. You could like everybody here, except of course Ronan. If you don't speak, they'll assume you're an Afro-Colombian or Dominican.
Nah, man, they'll magically think you're from Santiago.
Look, as long as you don't talk.
I get back to the DR next week, in probably 3 or 4 days, I'll be back dark. That sun hit over there, man.
Yeah, but your dark is still light.
Man, you gotta utilize it, man. Utilize it.
You look like you come out of a little tanning shop. You look like what they call a poppy.
You got it. Man, I'm from
Louisiana,
man. We just like them
wavy hair too, man.
Facts.
Oh yeah, you gotta utilize it, big dog. Utilize
it. Got their butters.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I gotta put the kit in my hair to look like that.
Yeah, man.
Like all you gotta do is go to the zoo.
You gotta use it, man. Use what you got.
They got
but man, all that stuff go in and out of style, man. Y'all know how that work. It's seasons, man. It's seasons.
Nah, like
Chinese New Year, man. You got the look. You got the real light. You got the real dark. I just was in the middle, man. So that's how I roll. I play in the middle. That's how you do it, man.
So everybody who owns property, I know Unc Jay owns property.
I got some property too. I got some property in Puerto Plata. I'm about to actually get another one in Piantini. If everything go right.
In Puerto Plata when you go there?
Yeah, right between Sosua and Puerto Plata. A little place called Matanata.
Maranata. Okay, Maranata.
It's actually past that. But I call it Matanata. I'll be there next week, man. I'm ready to get back. Now you talking about the hood on there? That's the hood. But I know everybody around there, man. I can walk around I know everybody around there.
Yeah, but the Puerto Plata hood is different.
I think I know where you at, Ronan. Like,
I just walk around, man. I know, but now look, at night I'm not walking around my chain on or nothing, but I walk around. Okay. I go drink beer, and I go play pool with the guys around there. Yeah. So it's all good.
Ain't nobody walking around with a chain. That's the thing.
Yeah, ain't nobody walking around like that.
Out, it's not like they're just gonna be, targeting tourists. They're gonna target whoever got a chain on.
Yeah, anybody. Yeah, man, you actually right. Because it happened to my brother-in-law, man. My brother-in-law had he had on a fake chain. I don't know where he got that thing from. I'm talking about it look on Jay. That mug was a shiny green chain. Look, that mug was green. And look, they got him out of his scooter. Look, they got him out of scooter, bro. They robbed him out of his chain and his scooter. Like he was way out somewhere trying to go see a chick, and he had the scooter parked out there, and dudes rolled up on him, man. They got him out that green chain and that scooter. Yeah, man. So you can get got, man. You gotta watch where you at, man, all the time.
I can't do it, man. I mean,
yeah, man, you gotta watch
the fake rosary. You know, the this is all I'm wearing now, man. I mean, it's you know the thing about it is like I give it like my property is. You know, some people would say it's in the hood. You know what I'm saying? It's probably like mid-level or whatever. But I will say this: my girl was like, they never got broken into the house I bought like in 50 years. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows everybody. So basically, by the time I'm done, mine is going to be the hottest on the block. But I'm going to have security for the guys or whatever, you know. And I'm going to give them the rundown. Like, bro, don't be coming out here with that stuff. You know what I mean? Like there is, I mean, like my man, I see what I see. I understand you walk around with 2 chains, 2 watches. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. It's just not.
He said he broke around with his championship belt on from WWF.
It ain't worth it, man. I mean, not at least not in Colombia. You walk around with that in Colombia, you're gonna get got. I mean, they got videos of guys getting their head peeled back. So
you know, what do y'all feel about like getting like a little motorcycle? Because I'm looking at these places like with the Sioux, with the construction that they got going on both sides of the beach. It's like the traffic, if you're in a car, is horrendous.
Yeah, it's horrible,
Santo Domingo,
man.
everybody already know. You know what I'm saying? So which I think, like, for years I was against it, but then I started thinking about it. I'm like, at the end of the day, it's really about how you really drive. You feel me? Like, you already know how the traffic is in these locations. What y'all think?
Dude, I just learned how to drive a scooter. I had a car since I was like 16. Dude,
right.
My girl taught me how to drive a scooter. Like, you know, because I was paying, because I had to get a taxi all the time. When I want to go to Flip Flop or go to the beach or something,
right.
I was paying somebody $10 all the time, and she was like, "You need to learn how to drive this." And I can drive it now on the city. I can drive it, man. It's easy, you know. So you're right, man. Look, what they're doing right now in Sosua about to be another Punta Cana with all the stuff they're building, and they about to move all the ladies to the pink zone. It's gonna be, man. It's gonna be nice on J malls and everything. It's about to be beautiful over there, man.
And you know what? I'm all for that, Ron. I'm all for that because they're doing the same thing here in Cartagena. Basically, everything was surrounded around the clock tower, Boca Grande, you know, in those areas. And now, pretty much the only club that's left is 2 miles away from my spot. So it's funny because like I predicted this, and now it's gonna pay off because you know some of the guys would use the excuse, man, I want to be close to Central where everything is at. You know what I'm saying? Now, brother, you 2 miles away, and the Chicas stay out here closer to where my spot is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm praying that works out because, I mean, it won't be $20 a night, but you'll get a lot for what you get. You know, for what it's gonna cost. You know what I'm saying? Because I do want the brothers to stay safe, just as I'm sure you guys do. And a lot of times we don't like changes. You know what I'm saying? We like it the way it used to be, but sometimes, I mean, it's better to get that stuff for the overall good, you know, because sometimes some people do want to take their families to these places, you know what I mean? And it's okay to have a spot like low key out of town, you know what I'm saying? Or up in the hills somewhere or whatever. It ain't got to be out there for everybody to see. And I think a lot of it's, you know, a lot of the YouTubers, you know, and I'm not taking shots at anybody, but basically, I mean, we're responsible for blowing up the spots. You know what I'm saying? So we got to take some accountability for that, you know, because now everybody knows. So you think that the mayors of these cities ain't watching this stuff. You know what I mean? So they're like, okay, we got to do something a little different, you know? So, I mean, it ain't never going nowhere. But I'm okay with them cleaning up a lot of these cities, man, and moving it.
But Jay,
out.
you know the thing. You know the thing about Sosua is that you were saying things got to change, but that's actually what it was. So before, where they're trying to move everybody back to, That's where it was. Just don't put out the pinky. That's all I'm saying, Cam. If you don't do it with the pinky. Like just you hold that cup like a man. So like
you looking a little bougie now, man.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
is.
He know what he's doing.
You got the view.
Look,
Okay. Look at it.
Oh man, but where's the chicas? That's what we need to see. Come on, Cam. I know you got it. I know you got it.
Oh, McDonald's.
Wait, is you in Santo Domingo?
No, he's in
he's in Bogota.
Bogota. Bogota looking like Santo Domingo.
Yeah, Bogota's a lot nicer.
Yeah, man.
Got you.
A lot nicer.
Yeah, Bogota's big from what I see.
Big too.
It's huge. It's huge. I'm gonna go to the Salt Cathedral tomorrow again. I got 2 of my cousins out here, so that's why I came out here.
Wow.
They live out there. Or they
don't
visit?
show them chicas, man. I know they with you, man.
No, they're not with me right now, but
You doing that white magic tonight, man?
Don't do it,
I'm gonna have something white.
If you do it, Cam, be like Marcus Jordan, man, and go and put it on camera, man.
Oh God.
So like,
brother, just stay safe, man. Stay safe out there.
With the scorpion chick.
Everybody here been to Sosua, of course, right?
Yeah.
One time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like recently though, like within the
be my
last year or
first
two.
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
If
you've been down,
Yeah.
if you've been down Pedro Clasante, right? There is, you know where Roombas is. Before you get to Roombas, on the left, on the other side of the street, there's those there's the Chinese place that's like sells all that, like, you know, dollar store kind of stuff.
Yeah, they sell
It's
them
a Chinese
fans and
store.
all that. Yeah.
You know where that is. All right, so that used to be a place called Bourbon Street, right? And that used to be a place that they used to actually, it was a restaurant. So the guys who owned Bourbon Street, because they knew what was going on and wasn't fighting what they knew what would eventually happen, they moved down and bought and redid the land in the place that you can see where Anvi is. So where Anvi is, that was the pink district or the red light district back in the day. And that's where the officials, everybody said they're going to move it back to. So that's why if you see there's a big Anvi, but then there's also this other place that's a big sports complex that they built, right? These guys spent maybe about $1 million on it, you know, because this is where it was before. You know, that they knew the downtown beach area wouldn't maintain, because if you want tourism to come, you just want to kind of clean that place up to leave it for the family.
Absolutely.
So it's actually better, right? Because that place, that space is actually a lot bigger, right? And you'll know exactly where to be. That's where a lot of the properties are, that if you're trying to invest, now's the time. You can still get something pretty decent off the strip, right? Because in Pedro Clasante, that's not going to be the strip that we know. You know, it's going to be like where you go to eat. It's going to be where you go to shop, right? And then you got the 2 big shopping plazas that they're putting on each side of the SLUM of the beach. So, bro, you're going to be good, bro. So I think he said, "What the fuck is chicas?" Yo, these trolls is different. So what we like is we like when the place gets to a level where you don't feel weird telling people you going there, right?
Yeah.
That's what you want Sosua to be. You want it to be, because you know what I mean, where nobody's gonna look at you sideways because you go into the SLUM, stuff like that. And it's always gonna be the SLUM, you know. So it's great, you know, and you know, the clock tower and all that stuff. At the end of the day, the chicas, I heard, are still there, even though they cleaned it up. You know, I heard they still there. You know, they may not be as aggressive and may not be as scantily clad, but they still around. You know, so it's one of those things that if you're addicted to the SLUM, you're not gonna lose out on what you love about it. It's actually gonna get all the things you wish you had. Because everybody gotta go to the SLUM. If you ask, they'll always say the one thing that's consistent is there's not enough infrastructure, right? There's not enough. There's not enough things to do, you know?
You're right. It needs it.
Right.
Definitely needs that. And I think it's gonna be nice, man, what they're doing. It's gonna be awesome.
Sure will be. They got big plans.
No, I like it. I like it in Central now compared to what it was. So basically, like now, man, the police be like, keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? It used to be, if you look at some of the old videos, at least a year or more older, because it happened like when I got here around the New Year's, when everything started to shift. I mean, it would be hundreds right around the clock tower. Yeah. Now there is literally you may see one or two, but they moved them to the back streets, and then the couple back streets, they had a couple clubs back there, so they finally shut them down like last week. So pretty much the only spot in town now is Delirium, which is, I mean, it's actually a nice big club. I actually like it out there, man, but it's the only game in town, you know. So like I said, it's only 2 miles from the crib, so it works for me, you know. But at first, brothers wasn't even comfortable going out to that area, but now they realize, okay, it's not that bad, you know. And even most of the cats that have came to visit me, like Cam, Kobe, you know what I'm saying? They and Miguel.
They scared of the streets, They scared of the streets.
Yeah, you were saying he was living in the hood, so Cam said he living that life. He ain't worried.
I gotta be with my people, man.
Cam with his people, but most of the guys, once they
bless you,
they're like, okay, I'm good. You know, this ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep it low. But I mean, we know spots in it. Let's be honest. We know spots in New Orleans. We know spots in up in the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? In Chicago, that you can't be rolling any just type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta always be street smart, no matter where you're at, or you can get got.
I got a video when I was last at Cartagena. I didn't upload it yet, but I went to the flea market by myself. And I was walking. A guy was like, "What are you doing here? Americans shouldn't be here." Like, it was hilarious. Man. But yeah, I was there for like 30 minutes walking around doing laps.
Brave man.
So I'm curious, gents. Yo, what's your day like when you in the suit? Break it down, because it looked like you had a rough day today. In a good way, obviously, though.
No, I'm back at home. I'm back in the States.
But okay, so what's your day like when you in the suit? Like, break us down like an average day in the suit of a young nigga.
So basically, after the 2 days, you know, just kind of getting acclimated with everything. You know, recuperate from the night. So I don't normally wake up till about 12, maybe 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then you know, head to the beach. There was like a group of guys. I mean, I started really networking with people. Mm-hmm. So a lot of guys, they see me, yo, what's good? Yeah. We link up, or I usually meet them at the beach.
Right.
And you know, just we you know, I'm usually eating, drinking water, you know, just trying to get myself together for the night.
Getting them electrolytes.
Yeah, getting electrolytes, coconut water. You know, they selling it on the coconut water. So doing that and eating, and you know, we just kind of pre-gaming. So what I do is, if I see something, you might see something during the day, something you like, I collect the WhatsApps. You know, it's a lot of women, so I get the pictures. Hey, can you see me pictures? That way I know what you look like.
Remember you, yeah.
Exactly. So, and then, you know, once it starts to get darker and everything like that, then we go ahead and take everything to Roomba's, because, you know, that's the spot. I usually like to sit on, like, right before you walk in, like those seats right there.
Little bench outside, or that little railway.
So I usually sit right there, and you know, they start coming in, start walking up, and you know, if I see something I like, hey, you know, we start communicating, collecting. All I'm doing all night is collecting WhatsApps the whole night, and then, you know, towards the end of the night, you know, we you know, sometimes we'll probably end up going to the casino, especially like the weekend.
After hours.
Yep. So if it's jumping in there, we'll go in there, collect more WhatsApps. And then, you know, at the end of the night, if I don't make a decision, because being in there, it's hard to make a decision. There's so many damn options. So and I start to see guys start to leave with a chick, and I'm like, damn, I can't make a decision. I'm waiting it out. So by the end of the night, if I don't bring a girl with me at a certain time, then I'll go back through my WhatsApps, hit everybody up, start negotiating. Once you start getting a routine on how everything rolls, I started even you asked Flip, even Flip was like, damn, he done pick things up quick. You just got to get in that routine, collect those WhatsApps, and then at the end of the night, I'm already negotiating, figuring out, okay, what's the best deal I can get. And what I do is, which I advise, you know, you guys to do, especially guys that's watching this, let them know that, hey, this is what I always tell them. Hey, I take my time. So they already, if that's, and I tell them if that's an issue, then it ain't gonna work. So that way, filter out the ones, the leche papi leche. We're gonna have
trying to rush you.
Exactly. I already had like
2 hours minimum.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I already had like 2 bad experiences like that. So remember not to do that again. So that's how I filter them out. And the ones that are like, oh yeah, that's not a problem. Okay, cool. So now we get on to negotiating. You know, what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
so,
just negotiating.
Yeah. And then I pick one for the night.
See, so the reason why I asked you that, right, is because even though you were young bull, bro, that's 99% of the experience for everybody when they go to the zoo. That's why we want the zoo to like evolve and get more things to do, right? Like have more activities, you know what I'm saying? That's there without having to go out, because other than riding around on the ATVs and going, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's the same thing. So that's why it's so great.
I was just gonna say, so I know like, and that some guys get caught up in just the strip. So I got tired of that, and I actually talked to a brother when I was at Flips for about 2 hours, and he was like, you know, you're not gonna be here for, you know, a weekend. You're gonna be here for a good amount of time, so you might want to start going to other cities, kind of like you got a chick you talking to, you know, spend the day out there and come back. So that's when I found out about Caribbean tours. So I ended up going to Puerto Plata, Cabarete, and then I went to Santiago for a night. So like I was able to get so much in that trip. Yeah. It wasn't just the strip, because eventually you'll get tired of, I know for me, I know everybody's different, but I eventually got tired of the same old in the zoo, because it's small and it's the same.
It gets redundant fast.
It does. So I wanted to travel and go to other cities and experience, you know, whatever, you know, the different cities have to offer. So
something you said that
brother just said. One of the brothers said that after about 2 weeks, the zoo is, you know, it gets
Groundhog Day.
Yeah. Let me answer this brother too about the tax. Look, man, the government and DR is raising taxes on everything, not just Airbnb properties, man. I'm hoping they don't have a revolt, because people really actually pushing back on this tax code that they're trying to do in the DR right now. They're trying to bring in more money so they can build everything up more. So they gotta raise stuff up. That's what they're trying to do right now. So they definitely trying to raise tax, but not just on Airbnbs, on everything.
They're taking away. They're trying to even take away. You know, if you do an investment of $250, that's how I was able to get like the residency started. They're taking that away, right? They're trying to put it to where there's a white guy who does some really good content. I forgot his name. On the Dominican Republic, you know, he just got there. You want to look at some of his content, because he goes into depth. There's a lot of changes. Even the Boris did a video on the changes that's going on, especially, you know, with those comforteur and those extra benefits that we really were enjoying. So that's why it's like we're trying to say, like, if y'all got it, if you have the means and you really, really love the DR, that you want to make a move now. Like, if you really have the money just sitting around, right, and you were like contemplating and you're like 90% sure, you might want to buy something as soon as possible, because without it, it's going to be a different story, you know, paying taxes and things of that nature.
Got to get in quick, man. You got to get in quick.
Now, if Trump get elected, then you're going to have some more time. We're going to have 4 more years. You know, no, for real, because the DR follows in suit what they see America doing. Right? Whatever America's doing is going into DR. That's why during COVID, bro, the DR was like on sale. You know, like with the cost of building, the cost of buying, you know, it was on sale. It was on sale. If you had the means to move, you could have got some nice properties.
Wow. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing that's going on here, man. And I actually think that eventually Colombia, because they're doing it a little bit, but I know eventually, man, they're probably gonna outlaw Airbnb, only because you got to remember they're probably gonna outlaw Airbnb here in Colombia, and I'll tell you why I think it's gonna happen, because hotels are losing money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the families are staying there, but a majority of the people that's on that plane, we already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So the way but then to me,
how would they enforce it, Jay? That's the question.
It's pointless, because it's like, well, if those guys can't do what they coming to do, you think they're gonna just come to a hotel when you're not going to accommodate them?
But Jay, how would they enforce that? Like that's my question. As far as outlawing Airbnb,
that means you can't advertise it. So like one thing that I'm trying to think ahead. So like YouTube, Facebook, I want to have my own pipeline. You know what I'm saying? You know, Ronan, he'll have his own pipeline for whatever he's got going on. I think we're gonna have to be like creative.
But you don't have to call it Airbnb, right? Like that's the cool part about it.
Well, if you want to use their site. If you
you want to use the site.
But again, we're talking about the marketing.
Their site.
Yeah, you still
use it through Airbnb and all the brothers groups and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think there's definitely some stuff that's gonna come down for sure. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd rather keep them folks out of my pocket. You know what I mean? And just worry about paying taxes just like a regular business person. But yeah, I think they're gonna start tightening things down. You know, I don't know, but it's a lot of people that got money into these Airbnbs. So,
right.
You know, that could be tough too. At least
we talk about business.
I know here in Cartagena, there's some dudes that got 25 and 30 of them.
Yes.
And when you got a couple Airbnbs, don't you?
Well, I have one in Cartagena. I'm trying to buy one in Barranquilla, and then I'm looking to get another one in my same building. So if I can, it will be easy to manage. I don't want to have them spread over.
Barranquilla, you mean?
Right.
In Barranquilla, where you're staying now, or the one that you already own?
In Barranquilla, I'm trying to get one in Barranquilla. I think the rate is like 380 million pesos. But it's a 1 bedroom. It's brand new. They're just building it, and it's kind of the same way to do in DR. I got to pay like 2 million pesos for the first 20 months. And then I have to pay the balance 80% cash, of course.
Yeah,
of course. The property is done. So I'm like, man, that's a lot of money to just, put out for
what's 380 break down to?
That's almost 100 grand.
Yeah, almost 400. 400 is about 100,000.
It's about 190.
Yeah, with the rate right now, of course, the rate can change anytime. So
yeah,
when I bought the property, my rate was 3,600 to the dollar.
Now it's about
I paid more, So, but I'm still trying to figure it out.
Right now it's about 4,100 pesos to a dollar.
Kobe, you gonna buy something?
Edwin, is that spot $20, Edwin? Airbnb spot $20, right?
Yeah, man.
If you get it for $20, you'll be sleeping in the laundry room for $20.
I think Unc got a couch for me, dog.
In Dominican Republic.
You know what, Cam? I am going to make you my official security guard when you're in town. You know, hey, look, you pay, you can stay for free, man, but you just got to check everybody in and make sure they keep it down. Because I know I'm gonna be out your market, man. I'm gonna be out your market. I'm trying to be pookie free.
But the funny thing is, I'm gonna be in Bogota on either Tuesday or Wednesday for a couple of days. So I need to find a spot out there.
I got you.
Yeah, don't follow him.
Yeah. We got $18 spot for you, man.
Yeah, man.
Listen, Cam Young, remember, he's trying to make $1 million. He's saving every dollar where he can, bro. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. You get that $18 place, and then in 4 years, when you got that $1 million stack, y'all gonna be like, you know what, it was worth it.
I do the hotel usually. I do the hotels, and I put multiple people on the list, so that whoever comes in, I don't have problem.
Got it.
So I will book it.
I got you. I'll send you the spot I got. It's nice. The new one is nice. The new spot is nice.
Bro, if I have to take a car, then I ain't coming, bro.
Right. So he's asking about the San Fernando area. So I'll actually let me let you know this. San Fernando is actually right around the corner from where I live. So remember Kobe and Cam, the little commercial area that I took you guys to? Kobe, the place they used to go to where the gym is at. Oh
yeah. Oh yeah.
So you can answer that. I don't want anybody to think that I'm biased, like I'm trying to sell a dream. So you can answer the man, see if it's safe or in that area.
Yeah, I think it's safe. We walked over there, and I walked over there by myself too. So I think it's good. Yeah, I can say that for the most part.
Tell him, man, I walk around, I don't get touched. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Nah. You think you're Batman, bro?
I got the bust down rollie on,
haircut.
but ain't nobody
That's the
gonna bother
haircut.
me.
They're not gonna mess with you with that haircut. Trust me.
Cam be in the
He
van.
crazy. He crazy.
He in all
He
black.
wolfing right now.
Hey, when it's travel season, I wolf. No haircut.
Okay.
So you just shaving the sides? A dude that just shaved the sides? Nah,
only the side.
we go.
They scared of
dangerous.
Need a top.
He's dangerous. He looking for
We can't
problems.
mess with this nigga.
That is nasty work.
The sides and no lineup,
nigga. No lineup.
You know what I'm saying? And we talk and no fade.
Nah, I just get the size.
Just the one guard. You know what I mean? Just the
one lineup?
Yeah.
Leave it. Oh, damn.
Cam, you might as well put that bowl on your head, man, and just cut around like back in the day.
Oh, man.
Dude. They don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I went to my bar. I said, hey, cut the side. He said, you want a blowout in the back? I said, nah. Just the side, guys.
Yo, so as far as food, I know what my opinion is, but what are y'all opinion? Because you got the three main things, right? Accommodations, food, and then extracurricular activities, right? So when you like doing with Colombia versus the DR, who would you say has like the better food and the better price point? And it could be
Colombia,
different for
Medellin, easy, done.
Price point.
Price point. So this morning, me and my cousin, we ate breakfast, right? This man ordered 2 egg and cheese sandwiches, 3 smoothies, 2 cookies. I ordered like an omelet, potatoes, pancakes. The bill came out to $33.
Got it. But like, is the food trash still? Because when I was there, the food
is
trash.
good.
Like,
the food is very good.
I was like, it was cheap, but I understood why it was cheap.
So Mr. Cores, hold on for a second, Mr. Cores. So why are you guys mad about the taxes? I mean, who wants to pay taxes? You know what I'm saying? And he's like, we don't answer the questions, just like Kamala Harris. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like we appreciate the support for sure, no doubt. But at the end of the day, man, like we don't really like getting too much into politics and stuff like that. You know, we on here to just have a good time. You know, and everybody I respect everybody's views. You know what I'm saying? On this panel, we got.
You see, that looks gross.
Huh?
Like, I don't care what he says.
I don't know what he got right there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what was it, Colombia?
You know,
this is like a seafood pasta, man.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Hey,
no, but at the end of the day, man, we don't want to get into all that.
Hey, Casanova, your girl's back.
They're starting to shut channels down for people's opinions.
Just remember, don't even bother. Mr. Kors, he's kind of trolling. Like, if you
watch
the comments, he's kind of trolling. So don't even.
Yeah. But I'm just letting you know, like, nobody's ignoring his questions, but at the end of the day, we just not going there.
He's trolling.
What we hope is that it just becomes more tax friendly. These locations.
Hey, right? Cece, your girl's back. Dash.
What up, Dash? Boy, she be following. You know what? She never comes on except for CC. I believe her and CC got something going on, man, behind the scenes.
Yeah, she'll never pop up, huh?
She in the live stream Facebook, bro.
Man, she always here for Roman, bro.
Nah, she ain't for me, big dog.
That's CC girl.
Speaking of women, yo, Zed was on y'all last today. Yo, like she went live. And she wouldn't talk about this Ronin. She'll talk about the other Ronin. It's another chick. It's another chick that be in the chats. Okay. Yeah, she's like an Ethiopian woman, right? And she was on that ass on the Ronin. I think it was Ronin. I think it was Cam, and someone else. But she said one thing that was hilarious. She called the other Ronin and Fearless. You know how Fearless be on there? She called them the geriatric bros. Oh man!
Oh Lord!
Man!
I know the other Ronin, but I don't know.
Yeah,
who
I don't know.
Fearless is.
So I guess that was like for Ronin, the super chat. Thanks for the super chat, pressure pipes and mixed diamonds. Yeah, that's for Ronin.
Well, he was saying about 60,000. Look, I got to meet with a guy Thursday in Santo Domingo. They're gonna have a project starting units for $57,000 in a good part of Santo Domingo. I got to look at them. Yeah, but I'm gonna let y'all brothers know. I might get 2 of them myself.
But what location?
Yeah, I might have to get
They is actually in an area that they're developing in Santo Domingo Norte, but they doing the whole thing, man. It'll be shops.
Yeah, I got you.
So I got to meet with the guy Thursday, so I'm gonna see what they look like on my way over now once I land.
So
I might be able to pull one out there.
It's gonna be 57. They're starting at 57,000, 1 bedroom. But it's gonna be nice, man. In talking about straight skyscrapers, awesome. You know, so I'm gonna let the brothers know once I come look at them.
Yes, sir.
You can go. There's also a very large development that's underway right now. I think it's only in phase 2 in Punta Cana, right? Because in Norte, I don't know if you're gonna have like the same sort of like rental possibilities just because of just the location.
Now, but what they about to do with it, man? I'm telling you, they're
about to make self-contained.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. You're gonna have schools. They're trying to make this, man, more for foreigners. It's gonna be real nice. They're putting a mall over there.
I totally agree. For me, knowing how the DR has been in the past, I can only go with the past, right? It just makes me I wouldn't feel comfortable telling someone to invest in a place unless, of course, we know the builders that have been successful, because a lot of times these are really large, where they have these grand master plans. A lot of times they don't end up being what it is that they had on paper in the beginning.
Yeah, that's why I got to meet with them to see.
Yeah, that's the thing. And not saying they don't build it. They build it. But as far as like the rest of it, like all that extra stuff, 90% of the time it don't be none of that. Like it just be that and a couple pools. You know what I mean? Like so that's the only thing, So with the DR specifically, it's not like the US. You can't buy a place and then just flip it real fast. Like that's not how it works, right? So there's not like an MLS. There's not like people looking to buy like that. So it's important to put it in a place. That's why Sosua Investments was so great, because of us. Because we had so many of the bros that would go down there and kind of like at least keep that going. And with Punta Cana, at least you have it being the place that everyone goes to as far as these tourists that come for tourism specifically, right? So it just depends, with 60, shit, if you would have said that 5 years ago, you could have moved something. Now it's not as much, man. Not as much. It doesn't get you as much as it could. Oh, look at Paulo. Paulo in the building. What it do?
What's up, man?
What's up, big dog? What's the topic for the day? I don't even know. I'm just jumping in.
Oh man.
I think it was Sosua versus Santo Domingo as far as just
no.
But I'm saying I gotta jump on, man.
The name of it.
Yeah.
But I got one. I'm supposed to interview this guy tomorrow, but I'm gonna open it up after that. He's talking about his first trip to Sosua and whatnot, and trying to help his channel. But I'm gonna let y'all brothers link up to it early. So once it's going, so that's how we grow the network, man. So I'm
appreciate you, Ron.
All right.
All
right.
Please go.
Yeah, Paulo. So basically, we was just talking about my man. He kind of went to Bogota and got a little cheap spot, man, for like $18 came. He ended up getting caught up, bro. And we basically was just trying to school him, like, bro, I don't think that's a good idea. So what's your thoughts on that?
And I moved like that when I had to, like when I was in Costa Rica, I was staying with a host family, which actually, even if you got the bread and it's in a safe area, I would say do that if you want to learn the language, just because you can really just have access to people 24/7.
And the culture.
So yeah, you learn the culture, you learn the language. I picked up so much in 6 weeks staying with a host family. But then I had some people from the States come in town. I couldn't have people stay there with me, so we went and stayed at a hostel downtown. It was cool. At first, we went into like dorms.
Right.
Now it's like, nah. Mind you, I'm in my late 20s. I like, nah, I can't do the dorm. So we ended up paying like $20 a night for a private room. There's 3 of us. So you can do the math. It was super cheap.
Right.
Since then, I haven't stayed in a hostel since 2012. So, life has gotten way better financially. So for me.
So my boy trying to stack up to a meal, Apollo. I ain't going to let besmirch his name. He got more. He got more things to do. So he need that money to go somewhere else. You feel me? The room was clean. It was clean. It was a room, but it was clean.
No. That was the $36 room, the $18 room.
Oh shit! That wasn't the $18 room, bro. That was the nice room, the small room.
Yeah. That was the $18.
Brutal.
I didn't know that. My bad.
With the twin bed.
Whoa, that's different. I thought that was the $18 room. You said that was the luxury room he got.
No, that was the upgrade. He hit me up. He was like, "Unc, I upgraded." I was like, all he showed me was the view earlier. I was like, "All right, nephew, all right." You know, he even did an Instagram story like, Unc Jay told me to upgrade and put the view, but he didn't put the actual picture inside the room. So he showed that tonight, and that was a little twin bed. I don't know what that was, man.
But that was just the bedroom. You know, he got the living room. You know,
No, that wasn't no living room. He just rented the room. With the common area.
He got a college dorm.
Man. He got us out here bad.
When I was in the Philippines,
man, y'all engineers out there better get y'all game up, man. I don't know what's going on, man.
No, keep me off that list, bro. Keep me off that list.
Say what?
Yeah, keep me off that list. I'm an engineer too. Keep me off that list.
Oh man. Hey man, Cam got y'all out there bad, man. I know y'all make good money, man. What's the deal? This is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. So where you at right now, Paulo?
I'm in Taiwan right now.
Man, so what the Airbnbs be running for around there averagely, a decent one?
I'm not 100% sure. You know, I work out here, so
okay.
My rent for a 2-bedroom apartment in a really good neighborhood is probably like $750 a month.
Okay.
And then utilities is not that bad. When I was in Barranquilla, my spot was like for a 3-bedroom apartment, like $900 a month.
Right.
But utilities was pretty up there. I was in the Philippines last week on vacation. I had a really good good hotel room for about, I think, $90 a night. And people were like, man, you're staying in one of the nicest hotels here. And I was like, for $90 in Chicago, you know, there's going to be rats and roaches coming out that joint for $90 a night. But it was a nice hotel for $90. They had cheaper accommodations, but, you know, I'm at an age where that ain't the move. Just trying to find cheap all the time. But Cam is young, man. I mean, he in his mid-20s. Let him do what he's doing.
Yeah, he doing his thing, man.
Trying to have Nick Kevin summer.
Yeah, man, Kevin in the building, man. Hey, bro. I just feel like if it wasn't a safety issue, it's not even about it really being cheap, but I just feel like, you know, when you see your brother kind of moving a little wrong, I feel like it's a responsibility. At least I feel that way, you know, to kind of let you know, like, okay, man, look, you moving wrong, bro. You know, now ultimately it's his choice, and I give him, hey, I respect a grown man to make his choices, but at least it's like, nah, bro, that ain't the move, man. Especially here in Cartagena, you know, you got to really be careful about some of these areas, and I'm sure it's the same way in any of these other major cities. You know what I'm saying?
Now, when I lived in Medellin, you know, I worked for a school out there, and we stayed in Poblado in Lorelli. Right. One teacher wanted to live in Boston, which is where like all the black people from Choco live. It's like a trato tres. It's not like poor, but it's urban, and the school wouldn't let them. Right. The school wouldn't sign off on it, and you need like someone like a co-signer to be able to, you know, stay in these long-term rentals. And they just didn't feel comfortable. And dude was from Kenya. Right. And he would blend in there just fine, but they just like, man, just for safety reasons, they wouldn't let him stay there. But I got friends that go to Medellin and stay in Boston. Right. I've never done it, and they say it's fine. I'm like, I'm gonna spend a little bit more money and stay in Laureles. I prefer Laureles because it's flat, you know. Poblado is a mountain, right? Feel the whole time, so I prefer Laureles La 70. So
okay, yeah, I like when I think when I went to Medellin, I stayed in El Poblado, man. I guess I'm a little bougie, man. I wanted the top neighborhood. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. But yeah, Kev, let's say, Jay, when I go to London, I stay in a hostel too, a high-end hostel. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, Jay has stayed in a hostel. Like, if I ain't really on no other stuff, I'm not against a hostel. But I can tell you this: it was a safe hostel. You know what I'm saying? And actually, some of those hostels are really nice. And to be honest, I mean, I'm gonna just keep it 100. I was watching I Am Mara, and he did a video when he went to Cabo, and he did a YouTube video on the Mayan monkey in Cabo, and I was like, man, this spot looks dope, bro. It was one of the best experiences that I've had, like traveling. And the reason I say that is because I go in the joint, right, and like, say if you go to a hotel room, you go to your hotel room, put your bags down, you know, and you go out, and then you come back and you're by yourself. Well, when the hostel, man, it was like 24/7. It was popping. You know what I'm saying? All the girls in the pool, you know, we eating together, we hanging out, you know. So actually, for a solo traveler, it's not too bad. You know what I'm saying? Especially going somewhere.
It's easy to meet.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not against that. And actually, that spot only cost me, like, this was back in 2019, but it was I think it was like $10 or $12 a night or whatever. So I'm not against that or whatever, but I am against, like I say, in Colombia, man, some of these barrios, bro, it can get pretty rough, you know, especially if you don't know anybody, you know what I'm saying, or get to know them. I just want the young brothers to stay safe out there. We all clown each other, but at the end of the day, it's about safety. You know what I'm saying?
When I was in Medellin, the first time I stayed in a hostel right outside of Yeres. This is before Yeres was Yeres. Right. And I met a bunch of people from Cali, and they just took me around. Like, I latched on with them, had breakfast with them, and they took me to Parque Adaví, the Metro Cabos. Like, I wouldn't have known none of the city. Had I stayed in a hotel, I wouldn't have known anybody. I just would have been walking around by myself. So it was a good experience. And then that's when I realized, like, Cali people's lit. You know, I was like, man, Cali must be lit if there's people like that from there. But I think that was the last time I stayed at a hostel, and that was 2014.
Right. Yeah. Chalupe 71. I actually recommended him to find a hostel, but then he was like, yo, I don't really like being around people like that, you know. So like I said, it's all a personal choice, you know what I'm saying? Obviously it worked out for him. He's good now, but you know, walking in there and people doing serious drugs and stuff like that, that was kind of messed up, you know what I'm saying? So gents, you ever did the hostel thing?
No, I never did the hostel. I was gonna point out. So when I was down in Sosua, I actually when I went to the medical facility, I met one of the guys I hung out with at the SU. He went down to actually meet another guy that actually lives in Puerto Plata, and he stays at. He has a nice apartment. I actually went in there, showed me around and everything, but staying there for free, the VA is paying for it. Right. So I actually met the guy, the owner of he gave me his number, his WhatsApp. So I actually talked to the owner of the building. I guess he built it and everything. And, you know, he pretty much told me, he was like, you know, when you come back next time, or, you know, you saying you're looking to move, you know, when the medical place asks, you know, where are you going to be living or where you going to be staying? Tell them, you know, you're going to be staying over here. And basically, you know, you can do the same thing and stay as long as you need. So that's something, because I didn't know nothing about that. And, you know, when I asked around about it, everybody was like, yeah, you can do that. And I talked to the guy that lived there, and he's been living there for about I think like 5 months and everything. Goes to the appointments, he does everything. And you know, it's just those are the things like they don't really be telling us, you know. You just gotta know people. Yeah. And you know, and then the owner, he was like, you know, you come down next time, hey, let them know you can stay, and that's basically, you know, the VA paying for it.
Wow. Yeah, it's a lot of benefits.
Yeah.
So everybody that's still on here, go ahead, shout your channel out, man. Start with you, Kobe. Okay, Kobe, he sleep. Shot your links.
I was looking at something, but I never stayed at a hostel before though. I don't know. I mean, you trust people like around your stuff. Like, how do you deal with
that? Student that don't pay attention to class and just start answering any question. You look down at his phone.
Hey, Cole, it's a cheap way to travel, man. It's definitely a cheap way, you know.
That is true.
I mean, obviously, you can't bring any company there. You know what I'm saying? Or
because you got other people there. You know,
it's like open living or whatever. But if you just wanting to travel and find a cheap way of doing it, I mean, shit, $10, $12 a day, you can't beat that. Matter of fact, the brother that I helped out, like I said, he paid $8 a day. We found one in Cartagena. It's actually pretty dope. It had a pool. It had everything in it. And it was right in Central. So
what happened to him? Where's he at now? What happened to that guy?
He's still at the hospital. Yeah.
Wow.
So we got him in there for about a month. Well, about 3 weeks, and then he's gonna find his apartment. So it was a good way of like a nice little transition. And actually, because I've seen it now, I'm actually gonna refer people to that hostel for like the guys that's moving here that just want a place while they're looking for a place. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a cheap way of versus just going to a hotel or whatever, But I mean, you can afford it. Go ahead, get an Airbnb or a hotel. It just depends on everybody's situation is different, man. So what's your channel, Kobe?
This one, official Kobe.
Yeah.
Official Kobe. It's right there in the tag right there.
All right. Same for you, Gents on the Go. Is it Gents?
So the Gents on the Go is the Instagram. And then up top you just put in Gents on the Go for the channel. And I was gonna say, Kobe, put your information in the private chat. I think I got everybody's, and then Apollo, Apollo you as well. Just to kind of get you guys' information. That way,
I think I followed you the other days too. So
yeah, and Apollo, I know you do some stuff with teaching and stuff right there, right? You do any tutoring or anything like that?
Yeah, so the channel's at Apollo the Creed. You can find me on Instagram as well. Right now, I'm booked with clients thanks to you guys. My DM blew up, and so I don't have any more space on the calendar for the next 2 months. But
good.
Wow.
I'm building out a course. I'm actually shooting 4 lessons tomorrow. The plan is to have it ready by Christmas. To have it like. I'm just putting together. I was talking to Kobe about this last night. The Weekend Warrior package. It's basically like, what do you need for Spanish, for checking into the hotel, taxi, airport, and like let's skip all the A, C, D. Like you don't need none of that stuff.
Right.
So you don't need to know the color purple
alphabet.
The alphabet. You don't need 15 conjugations. We just need to get you communicating and how to negotiate prices, right, for services. Let's say that. And I think that will get bros to a point to where they can move around a lot safer. Because what people don't realize, if you can speak just a little bit of language, people won't try to be so shifty with you because they don't know what you don't know.
Absolutely.
They don't know what you know. So just having a little bit, but when you just all Google Translate 100% of the time, they got you. And so just to be able to do those few things. But yeah, the one-on-one classes, I'm trying to find a more scalable way to do it because I got a 12-hour time difference.
Right.
And so I'm having to get up at like 5 a.m. one-on-one classes, or stay up to like 10 at night, 11 at night, some classes. And, I work a full-time job. So even at what I'm charging, which ain't cheap particularly, it ain't worth it. I need my sleep. I need my rest.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But anybody that want to get at me, at Apollo the Creed, check out the channel. I interviewed Kobe. It's one of my best videos, the acting expat. I got
that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a really good one. He interviewed me and the footage got lost, so I don't know what happened with that. But,
wait, I mean, I don't want to. Well, hey man, technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got.
We'll redo it.
We don't have the video. We don't have the footage. But I got to interview you for sure.
Huh?
Yeah.
The part, yeah.
Let's give a shout out to Solomon, the Godson. Thanks for the $4.99 super chat. Salute to the bro. Appreciate that.
What's up? Okay, yeah.
Appreciate that, bro. And you know what? That is what you said about getting on the panel, man, and now you're selling out as far as your time slots or whatever. That's what I love about the brotherhood, man. It's like people don't realize we're stronger together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My followers become yours and Kobe's, and we vice versa, whatever. That's what it's all about, man. Instead of having that crab in a bucket mentality, So I'm glad to see that things popped off. You know what I'm saying? While you started rolling with us, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, man. So what different things you teach?
So I'm a certified teacher. I'm certified to teach Spanish.
Okay.
But I also teach finance. I teach economics, microeconomics, macroeconomics. It's called advanced placement through the College Board. And I teach politics and government. But I'm also a building administrator. So at the school I work at currently, I'm the assistant principal and the AP coordinator. And when I lived in Colombia, I was actually a principal of a middle school and high school, actually the 5th largest in the country. And I've been in education for 15 years. So I'm actually like certified teacher, but that's how I know how to cut out the fat and get straight to the point. Like, all right, how do we get to the point of what people need to learn? Because school, sometimes I've been in classes where it's just a waste of time. And a lot of
Give me the meat and potatoes, man. Give me the meat and potatoes.
A lot of native Spanish speakers is sitting there trying to teach you stuff that you're never going to use because they just want to fill the hour time slot. And that's not my goal. I'm about being time efficient. I ain't got time to waste. You ain't got time to waste. What do you need to know to be able to have that date? You know what I'm saying? So you try to get the regular one. When you get down to Cartagena, Medellin, Santo Domingo, in the SLUM, you're not gonna find a regular one. So don't worry about that Spanish stuff. But in Santo Domingo, okay, they don't say "Cómo estás?" They say "Qué lo que?"
Right?
"Qué lo que, muchacho?" "Qué lo que, muchacho?" Ya tú sabes. So understanding like the nuances of the culture. When they say "voy llegando," which means I'm arriving, they haven't left the house yet. Okay,
right.
Understanding those nuances of the language is like really important. Somebody told me to I'll put my stuff in the chat.
Yeah.
For some reason on StreamYard, it doesn't allow me to connect with my channel. I don't know if I got like something I need to fix.
Because Kobe, you put something in, you put yours in there. You know his channel.
Yeah. I can put it in there. I just need to do some.
Just copy and paste it.
Yeah, I'm doing it from my phone. I just can't do it from StreamYard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's one of the things, man, that I figured out early on. It's like I'm no way fluent, not even close. But I can tell you this: I know how to count my money. I know how to go to the bank. I know how to get my groceries.
You could get by though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know enough to.
I know enough to get by and do what I got to do. Of course, because my girl, she speaks no English at all, so we don't have to use a translator. So, and that's just gotten me comfortable over the last year. But I agree with you. A lot of times,
let's do this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna set up some classes with you for the free. I'm just gonna record it for content, and I'm gonna use that with the lessons. If that's cool with you.
Appreciate that, bro. Shoot. Yeah, man. Appreciate
man, is that offer out for all of us or what?
I need a couple lessons too, man.
They got 3 of us here. You got all 3 of us.
No, you stayed in my house. I was
right.
Hey, listen.
Look, Kobe done got enough handouts, man. You got to rock on your own. Now.
Hey, man, I ain't get that handout.
Hey. I done sold the crib. Now, Kobe. I done gave my charity. You got to move. You got to catch up with dividend pass. You got to extra, man.
That's not a problem.
Yeah.
And gents as well. If y'all want to do a group, we can do a group one where we just I don't know what level y'all at. So I don't know.
So it's like my level. I'm at the basic. I'm at like the basic level. So I'm still learning. I need to be on it. I'll probably jump on my app after this live, to be honest.
Hit me on WhatsApp. I'm gonna shoot you the resources because you're young. Like I know you're gonna like do the work. I'm gonna shoot you the resources that if you just do it on your own 10, 15 minutes a day, it's gonna get you to where you need to be in like 6 weeks. A lot of people don't have that, like, you know what I'm saying, that discipline. So that's why the class is a little bit, more important. It's like me with Chinese right now. Like I'm progressing a little bit. But if it wasn't for classes, I wouldn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's not an easy language. But I got survival level Chinese right now. I actually can order my coffee in Chinese and whatever, and take a cab and all that stuff.
Hey, but I'm sure as a brother, when you start even doing that, it surprises them.
Oh, they get excited when I say a few things.
Right.
Like, ni hao ma, Zawan, they like, I'm like, oh, whoa, hold on. That's all I had.
Like, bro, you're pushing me too fast. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? I was surprised. Like one time I got in a cab and this guy was going on, man. And it's like, we were sitting there. Now, I'm not going to say it was perfect grammar or anything, not even close, but he understood me and I understood him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's kind of how me and my girl operates. Because some people are like, how in the hell can you be with a girl a whole year and you're not fluent or whatever? But, you know, it's kind of like that immersion process. You know what I'm saying? I get used to, I mean, a lot of the stuff is the same old stuff. Hola, ¿cómo está? You know, muy bien, y tú, you know, me llamo Jalen. It's like, it just becomes routine, you know what I'm saying? But then when they start talking about something that I have no interest in, that's kind of where I get lost at, you know. But my daily stuff, ordering food or something like that, or, you know, yo tengo hambre, blah, 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 you know, what the end is hambre, asking her. So, you know, and I've learned a whole lot of words, but I mean, up until I moved here, I was stuck. I mean, I knew a lot of words, but I couldn't put them together. That was my biggest issue.
That's probably my like superpower in the sense that I figured out like what are the most common words we're using. So instead of having to conjugate every verb that you ever learn, just conjugate the verbs that you're going to connect it with. So you're going to say, I want a lot. I'm able to.
Quiero. Yeah.
To, you know what I'm saying? I have. Like those are the words that's going to be most common. Once you figure those out, then you can kind of, or I'm going to do. So yeah. Then you just figure out the other verbs that you can connect with it. And you can really get a lot of vocabulary in a short period of time doing that. And then all the cognates, right? Possible, posible.
Yeah.
Different, diferente.
Diferente, yeah. I love those because they're exactly like English, just pronounced a little different. Yeah.
You should pronounce it and then knowing the vowel sounds with those. That honestly, man, can make leaps and bounds of difference. And then especially with your confidence. Once you get your confidence, you just get better a lot quicker. So these are things I break down in my lessons. I study, like once I get your level, I try to hand tailor like the lessons for you. So you only know what you need to do. Because I wouldn't take y'all in the gym. You, Cole, and you know what I'm saying, gents, y'all got covers in the gym. Like, hey, everybody squat 315. You're gonna be like, nah, bro, we're not doing this.
That's definitely setting up for failure, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
When you to do burpees, you don't want to do burpees. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I love that, man. And you know what? Hopefully because you know, I love to have good brothers, you know, close by or whatever. So hopefully, man, just between all this networking and everything, you get enough people to where you're like, man, you know what? I could just be totally independent. You know what I'm saying? And not, you know, I don't know what your goals are or whatever, but you know, if you got so many students, you know, to you know, keep your lifestyle going, and I mean, sure.
I'm running the numbers. I think I can pull it off by like March.
Okay.
I think I can pull it off by March. You know, I got property in the States. I just got a property in the States, and then I bought some land in Barranquilla, but it was like $5,000 to get a plot of land. So I'm gonna start construction on that. That's my in case of emergency. I don't have anyone to stay in the world situation.
Hey, you can pull it off here, right?
Yeah, and then so I got to get back on that side of the planet. Asia's dope though. I ain't gonna lie, Asia's dope. I would just say, that's what's up, man. I got you, man. Probably November. I'm gonna look at some time slots, but I got you. Hit me up.
Appreciate it. 71.
And definitely I'm not lying. I'm building out this course ASAP because it's scalable, and I think it's going to get people to where they need to go. It's going to be affordable, and it's a lot easier for me to just do it once, and then people just pick and choose what's a la carte. Pick what you need. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. Because I know that first thing, man. I was like, man. I mean, it's funny because I used to go to the store, and I would get so nervous about buying something. I would literally make them write it down or let me see the screen, and then I would count it out. But if they would just say it, now I'm like, oh, okay, 406 mil pesos. I'm like, okay, now I know what that is. But it's just like constantly hearing it all the time. And eventually, it's just like I don't even have to really translate it anymore. So
you ability to beat them. Cartagena's rough. Like they eat their words.
Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna be honest. That's the most frustrating part for me. So I lived in Mexico first, right? And you know they use words that's their slang is totally different from Colombian slang. So then I get to Colombia, and it's so frustrating because they cut a lot of words off. they only say part of the word. So if you're a new person and you're going straight by the book, you're like, man, what did he say? What did he say? And I'll be telling my girl, could you please pronounce the whole word? You know what I mean? Like, so it gets a little frustrating, you know, but, or like another one, like I used to try to like look at movies that were the subtitles, right? And I'm knowing this ain't what they said, but the subtitle is totally different. So I was like, that's a bunch of garbage. I actually, you know what? I actually learned more by putting it like the talking in Spanish and the words in Spanish. Like it seems like when you do that, it's correct. But when you do when they try to bring it to English, it's something totally wrong. So I pretty much use that for listening skills, basically.
Yeah, I actually got a video on my channel talking about how to read more in Spanish. And one of the ways to buy the audiobook, like Audible, and then read the digital or physical copy at the same time. And the great thing about that is, for one, you're supposed to read in Spanish in voz alta, like out loud, but you can slow it down. So instead of having it at 1, put it at 0.8.
Yeah.
And then you know when you're listening to the book that you're saying it correctly, because you could be pronouncing it wrong.
Right.
And so listening to it at the same time, and then you know you've mastered it when you get into like 1.0. And I do this in English when I listen to a book and I read it, I put it at 1.5, 2.0, but I'm a native speaker. But in Spanish, I usually start off at 0.8. And then once I get used to the flow of it, and just set a timer, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, because you're going to gas out. You're going to gas out, your head going to start hurting. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things where, because you're creating new synapses in your brain, right? And so, but I went from reading probably like 1 or 2 books in Spanish a year to reading about 1 book a month once I started with that method. And I'm talking about like novels, you know what I'm saying? Like books I had for a long time that's just, you know, people buy me a gift. I was a principal of school, so people buy me a gift in Spanish. I'm like, I'm going to get to it. But once I started doing the audible books with the reading, so I would start with children books for, you know, y'all, like, so you learn like basics. I wouldn't start with a novel, you know, but something small, like 3rd grade reading level, maybe.
Right. You know? Right. Hey, I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed at all.
You know, I was going to say, you know, it's crazy though. Like when I was down there, I met a guy, I'll probably have him on my channel to do an interview. But, you know, just a regular brother, and he picked up Spanish completely fluent. And we out, and I'm just amazed. Like, I'm just like, what? He just talking just like he was, and they can't even tell he's American.
Wow.
And that's kind of one of the advantages, because when
that's my goal, man. That
exactly. So when we went out to Santiago, we just let him do the negotiating, the talking, because by doing that, they don't give us they don't give us no gringo prices, and you know, any commotion. We ran into a situation. I'll probably have like a story time because I'm gonna do a whole thing with Santiago, but we got stopped by the police while we were down there. And it was no big deal, you know, it was no big deal. It's not like the States. Like that's one of the key things about being down there was, you know, it's different when you get stopped by the police there versus here. Because here, you know, hell, you just never know, you know. Right. But, you know, he was able to translate. And over there, it's like 9 times out of 10, they just want some bread.
Yeah, give them a bribe.
Give them some money, you know, they out your way. And, you know, but he translated everything and then got us out that situation. But it's crazy.
Did he say how long it took him to learn?
So it took him 2 years.
Did he have a teacher or he didn't?
Nah, he didn't have a teacher. So he just just apps, and he was just on, like, he told me like and I think we're gonna do a live next week, but he'll you know have that story. He'll tell how because I'm gonna ask for sure.
But he lived out there though.
No, so he's from Miami. He lives in Miami. That's probably the biggest reason why he was able to pick it up.
Right. Miami. Okay.
But he a regular brother. He's not Hispanic or nothing like that. But he just kind of focused in for those 2 years and just everyday Spanish. That's what he told me.
Same with me. Like I was watching Telemundo every day. I didn't understand nothing. Like I'm watching the commercials. I hear Nuevo Sabor de Pepsi. Like the only thing I understood was Buena ropa, limpia, Thai. It's like, what they saying? And then after a while, like you hear words, you know what I'm saying? They start to connect. They start to make sense.
So you just got to be patient. Like over time, it'll start kind of coming together.
Yeah, it's a process. I would say, 10, 15 minutes of active learning a day. So that could be studying, reading, actually practicing language. Really call and response is the best way. And I'll shoot you guys some of my camera went out again. I'll shoot you guys some of the resources that I have.
Yeah,
and
appreciate that, brother.
Then after that, the rest is just passive learning. So you can only do 15, 20 minutes of active learning a day for most of the books. Then the rest could be listening to music, listening to a podcast, watching movies. Obviously, if you got conversations. Now, it's hard in the Dominican Republic to like text people back and forth because they can't spell. So you don't.
Right.
They type in K-L-O-K with the letter K, L-O-K. And it's like Duolingo versus Babbel. To me, the problem I have with those programs, they're intuitive. So you actually can get the answer correct without learning. So anytime you can do something intuitively, I know people that got 2-year streaks on Duolingo and can't hold a conversation with a second grader. And it's a good supplemental tool to have sight words. Right. But it's not really, it shouldn't be your main basis of language learning, in my opinion. But,
so is it good? Is it good to start with that like at the beginning?
Start with what?
Like those apps. Because I know a lot of people get introduced, if they want to learn the new language, they want, that's the first thing they kind of grab at is the apps.
All right. I'm gonna send you something on the private chat.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get you straight to where you need to be. I don't want to give away a whole bunch because it's part of my program. But what I would say is using the application of the language is going to be the most important. Because if I told you to read a book on basketball, and you can read the book, you can watch, MJ play, LeBron, you're not going to get better at basketball until you go out there and hoop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't need to. But to put you out there in 5-on-5 the first day, which is full immersion, would be criminal. You're getting dunked on. You don't know your feet. You don't know how to, be on the court. And so you're actually better off, just practicing your layups, practicing your free throws. Then when you have a little bit of confidence, now you can do one-on-one. All right, one-on-one, you play with somebody you trust. Then you go back to practicing your skills, and then eventually get to 3-on-3. And then, so you it's always a process. So in education, we call it scaffolding. You're always building a base. You're coming back to it. Add some more onto it, coming back to it. Because if you don't revisit it, you're gonna lose that skill.
Right.
And so that's my method as far as when I'm explaining things in my course. But I'm gonna give you the whole playbook, man. Hit me up on WhatsApp. I'll give you the whole playbook. And actually, y'all might be my 2 first big success stories. Like once we have the same conversation, solamente en español, estamos hablando de ese tema así mismo, y la gente ya sabe porque antes no podía hacerlo. And so like we can have the same conversation in the future.
I know what you just said.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. And I know like the basics stuff. I ain't know what you just said.
I said when we had the same conversation like this in Spanish in the future, and the people know that you didn't have it before, we're gonna clip this up. The same clip. We're gonna put that in that video at the beginning. I don't know what you just said. That's how we starting off the video. And then we're gonna, all right, 30 days later, and then we get into it. I think that's going to be, the proof is in the pudding. Because I'm regular black. I'm Louisiana.
You know what?
Me too. So
that'll be crazy because it's like people can relate to real life situations, and if they can see some people get on YouTube and they'll pretend like they don't know how to play the piano, or they'll pretend like they don't know Spanish and they're just doing it. Okay, I learned in 6 months. And I'm like, bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, you didn't learn
especially like with non-Hispanic, like, any brothers that's non-Hispanic, that's just, we live in the States. We speak English, one language, and then you see another brother that speaks, I saw my boy speaks fluent Spanish.
Right.
It was just so amazing. I'm like, how the hell you do that?
Yeah. Like I noticed something different. He's mentioning Narcos. So that's like I probably watched that show probably 10 times, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll watch the long version, of Pablo or whatever. I don't know. I'm just fascinated by this shit, But
which one is more helpful? Go ahead.
One of the things, like, I would pick up little things like in Mexico, they don't really use muchísimo. But I noticed Pablo, he used machismo a lot. You know what I mean? So and just like they use like que onda in Mexico versus like here que parece or some shit like that. So it's totally different. They got a lot of different slang that they use here versus Mexico.
The show that's going to do you better than Narcos, which Narcos, the Spanish, you got to realize the guy playing Pablo is actually from Brazil.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know that.
So he does a good job. He's an actor, but it's just like if we hear somebody from LA playing somebody from Louisiana, we can tell the difference, like something's off.
Yeah, we know a Louisiana accent.
Yeah. Spanish speakers, like Will Smith tried to play Serena Williams' dad, and like, accent's horrible. But anyhow, the show that you want to watch is Pablo Escobar, El Patrón del Mal, and it's like a gazillion episodes.
I can't spell it.
I'll put it in the chat.
All right.
Yeah. I've watched that one a bunch of times. Yeah.
It's not a low budget.
But you know what? I actually, because it's got like what 70 something episodes.
Oh, I can watch that. I need something new.
I love that. Yeah.
It's like 1,000 episodes, so you can just binge watch them and then put the subtitles in Spanish. I would watch it with Spanish with subtitles in Spanish, and then kind of repeat some of the words. But they use authentic Paisa Spanish on that show. I learned a lot of Paisa Spanish watching that show. Wow. It's not a good show.
Is it on Netflix? It's on Netflix?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
150 episodes.
Because they got the Narcos version, but that's only like so many episodes.
Yeah.
One thing I will say about these Latin actors, man, they put in work, bro. Like their series be like 70 series for a whole year. You know what I'm saying? Whereas 10 episodes per season, it's like, nah, they be putting in that work. And I'm sure they don't make near the money that they make in America. So Kobe, don't even think about working down here, bro. Nah, you be in the poorhouse, man.
Hey, man,
they gonna work you like a dog, man.
You're gonna be Samuel Jackson, Samuel L. Jackson out here.
Hey, Apollo. One thing I remember I did was what did I do? Man, anyway, I forgot, man. Y'all gotta forgive me. Sometimes that MS kick in. Be forgetting right in the middle of my sentence, man. But yeah, it's a lot of they do a lot of good work out here, man. They keep it going. That's for sure. But Cole, you ain't gonna get no work down here, brother. I'm sorry.
Hey man, you know.
They don't put Black Colombians on TV anyway.
You still working on that remote thing?
They don't. Oh, yeah. I'm still in Debo's class. So
that's good. That's good, man. We got a lot of people, but yeah, man. I want to thank you guys, man, for coming on and rocking with Unc Jay. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about, man, the brotherhood. Like Ronan says, you know, we all stronger together. I want to thank all you guys in the chat that participated. We got a lot of participation from the chat, especially like the guys giving the super chats tonight.
Yeah, man.
And I know we kind of switch gears here at the end, but you know, it's all just winging it. At the end of the day, man, we just having fun at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We try to do this thing. I don't have no scripts here, whatever. We're just trying to have fun, get out information. But the most important thing is we just got to stay safe and hold everybody accountable. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want anybody, man, to be on TV. You know what I'm saying? Or DC Rob's channel. So.
Razor
Even Razor Rays, man.
You on there though?
I went on that channel, man. They killed me, bro.
Didn't your subscribers go up?
You got subscribers though.
Didn't your subscribers go up?
Man, my subscribers went. Man, look, I went from like 200 to 800.
Damn.
But I hate it. You know what? I hate that it had to be something negative that happened to me. And the funny thing about it is that I was accused of lying about the situation and all that stuff. Luckily, I had Miguel. He was with me, so he could verify the story. But it's like, bro, ain't nobody trying to lie for no clicks or none. You know, and at the end of the day, man, I do this because I love the brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, and this is not a flex or trying to brag or anything like that, but I could shut down YouTube tomorrow and just enjoy my retirement. You know what I'm saying? Even without the Airbnb thing, but I've actually grown. Like, this is like therapy for me, man. And it's like, I've gotten more friends in the last 4 or 5 months, you know, than I've had probably my whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? More people got my number than I ever thought. I had to get 2 phones, man. I'm like, I can't be answering all these calls all night and everything. But at the end of the day, man, I appreciate you, Apollo, man, for willing to share your knowledge and kind of use a couple of us as guinea pigs, you know. And like I said, I can tell you this, bro. Whatever you're willing to share with me, man, I'm definitely not gonna take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? And go hard. As you know, your kindness won't be taken in vain. That's for sure. And Gents on the go, man. I appreciate you coming, always wanting to support. You, Cole, same thing, man. And hopefully we'll all get to chop it up one day. Hey, look, I'm hoping we can build you up so you can get closer out here. Because you know what? When you get good brothers out there, you know, you want to be surrounded around positive guys instead of all that negative stuff. Man, say I still think Miguel set me up. Man, look,
you up, bro.
Man, all I can say is like when I went to Medellin, I think my subscribers were at like 200. Damn, and now I'm at like 1.2 almost. So it's like, hey, man,
bro,
I'm monetized. You know
a blessing in the sky. So
yeah, it's kind of messed up. But the thing about it is that, you know, we have to. My thing is that I'm gonna always give a person the benefit of the doubt because it happened to me. I didn't get drugged. No, I didn't get drugged, and I did get my money back. But I was really hesitant about even sharing that story because nobody wants to look like they were slipping, you know what I mean? But it can happen to the best of us. But the thing about it is I followed the same steps that I tell my subscribers and people that call me for consultations and things like that. And it worked out. You know what I'm saying? I told the security guard, don't let anybody leave without calling me first. And that saved me. You know what I'm saying? So taking those steps, you know, I made sure that I hid everything, you know, other than what I was willing to give up. You know what I'm saying? So it worked out. But I know they're giving the brother a hard time that just got not too long ago or whatever. They giving him a really hard time in a lot of the chat rooms and stuff. So it is what it is, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, Charlie Chan. We just trying to get better and better, you know, and we actually want to end up getting to a situation where everybody's doing something every night, you know. And if you just streaming on your channel, you know, the co-streamers or whatever, if they're streaming on their channel, well, that's how we grow, man. You know, we can all help each other out and give out this good information, you know. And I look forward to getting the Airbnb up and hosted all of you guys, man, at some point. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm really doing this. I mean, money is actually the least part of it for me, possible, you know, and that's speaking real talk. The main thing I want to do is provide a safe place. You know what I'm saying? I'm even going to be at the point where, bro, we checking IDs. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no young tenders coming up in that joint. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, look, bro, some young come through, we call them the police because I don't play that because I have a daughter that's 18 and I don't. It's too many available out here to be messing with kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's unnecessary. So at the end of the day, man, it's just about protecting guys and keeping the brotherhood together. Always a good time when the barbershops and such. Absolutely, man. You know, that's what it's about, chopping it up, giving guys an outlet. You know, everybody ain't out in the clubs on Friday and Saturday nights. So for some people, this is like entertainment. I've gotten to the point now where I barely even watch TV. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's just something that I'm binge watching or something like that, you know, or sporting event, you know. But for the most part, like, I get more joy out of this because it's real life situations, you know. And I can't, for you guys in the chat that's going to be in the suit, definitely holler at Unc, man. That'll be Unc first time, you know what I'm saying? You know, come through, kick it, whatever. I love that stuff, man. And that's what it's all about for sure, man. So until next time, man, you guys be easy, man. Definitely Apollo, hit me up the show. Jits on the go, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, Kobe, man.
Yeah.
And we are out, fellas. Man. I'll be easy. All right, peace.